Go to this thing.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Amiga? It's good to see you.
Hey, Amiga. Welcome, everyone, to Rain City Free Play.
Look, I have a DeadPool on that screen. We do have a magical...
What are you talking about?
Let's see here. There's this.
Oh, I thought maybe you were just saving it for surprise.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, good to see you too, Amiga. How are you doing?
We were streaming Wednesday. Danger was on Monday, so we kind of wanted to see
How that went.
yeah, how that
And
went,
watch
which is
him.
yeah, which was always good. So we streamed. It feels like it was yesterday, but well, 2 days ago.
I mean, the week's kind of flying by.
Yeah,
So.
and so that was kind of fun to do it on a different day. So that was good, and yeah, played DeadPool. I was working on getting the direct capture going on DeadPool. I have direct capture on Foo Fighters and Jurassic Park, and I haven't had any issues. But this machine, it blacks out on the stream itself. So I switched all sorts of things today. But when I stopped using direct capture, it was because of this machine, and it would black out all the Elgato cameras. So I just removed it. So obviously this machine does not like that. So we're back to using just the other camera, which works pretty good. I actually didn't set that up tonight, but I'll like the coloring anyways. I'll set that up once we actually start. Good to know that you've been all right. Taking a break from streaming to catch up on housework. We've got this week is going to be my cleaning week. I've got presents to wrap and things to mail out. I should have done some of that today. I just didn't have time.
Yeah. Well, we did have to work.
and then my mom shows up on. Just make sure I'm not on mute. My mom shows up on Friday next week, so that's why I got to make sure everything's kind of cleaned up and stuff like that.
So we won't stream next Friday.
Yeah, we won't stream next Friday. We're
having your mom over for lunch.
Yeah.
We're going to the neighbor's house for dinner.
That's right. Yeah, and because then we're also going to a play. Is that what you would call that? Musical?
We're going to a show.
We're going to a show, a live show. So that'll be fun.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Not also on Friday. We don't have that many, hours of entertainment in us.
So we've got that going on. What's the show about?
Did you just ask what the show's about? Well, it's a drag show that is holiday themed, so it should be really fun. I don't actually know what this one's about. We've seen a previous iteration of this, but this one's brand new to us, so.
I'm just like adjusting things. I messed with the volumes on a few things.
Exciting, right?
So I'm just kind of making sure that because the music was loud and our voices weren't, they were too.
Music's
loud.
quite aggressive for Gingerbread House. It's not gonna lie.
I'll turn that off once we get going.
This Gingerbread House is so metal. This Gingerbread House looks like it might have survived a mosh pit at a metal show.
Okay, maybe one more little notch on the volume.
This is just the bag of icing that there's like some clumps in it, so I'm just trying to make sure it's going to be nice and smooth for us when we start sticking shit to this gingerbread house.
All right, so then I want to do this and that. And that should be good there. I just needed to save a couple spots where it is. I'm just trying to make some adjustments, but making adjustments when I can't actually listen to it because I didn't do an actual,
I feel like maybe what we should start doing is some sort of can you just go live for a minute to test or something earlier in the day and then have everything set up ready to go?
I can record it and then watch the recording. Otherwise, if it goes live, then it just notifies everybody, and then we'll.
There's no way to do a test live kind of thing.
No, I can always do that in the beginning. It only takes Only takes a minute anyways.
All right, are you ready to go? Welcome to Rain City Free Play. Now we're ready.
I guess I didn't, yeah. What? You can kind of see the little camera setup going on here, but you can you can see
you can't see me,
you can't see the gingerbread. But that'll change it. Like I had to get the arm out as much as possible, and then we've got the little gingerbread house on a little table to try and get it, so you can actually see.
They can't see the gingerbread house.
What's happening?
So DeadPool's still on.
All right. Well. We'll. How about that?
There you go. Now you can see.
Because then you can actually see all the. It will.
It's quite a janky gingerbread house.
Not look like the picture in the bottom left of their screen.
No.
The attempt will be there.
That's the inspiration.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna fail this.
Yeah. The house you can see.
Looks like it got punched.
Yeah. It looks like it. Courtney was saying that maybe they put it in the box when it was warm. I don't. And then it just sort of. And then that part's actually supposed to be like.
This part is supposed to be flat because this part has to be attached.
Yeah, it's like a little house part.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
and like some of the panels, like this panel's pushed way back. So it's a pre-built gingerbread house.
Yeah,
It's cheap.
Yeah, seeing how that's probably good enough for the. I'm like, how is the camera actually sort of straight? It's sort of straight.
It's
works.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we're at least going to stick a bunch of candy to it.
Yeah, and we're not going to eat it.
So.
That's the other.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody eats gingerbread houses, do they? I've never known them to be like a thing you actually eat. It's always just a thing you decorate and then throw away, which is really wasteful, really.
Did you show your moose mug?
Mamoose.
Mimousa?
Mimousa.
Then last time I played on DeadPool, I actually beat the Megalocraclodonus Rex. That was fun. I need to go back and actually watch the video because I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what happens on the screen. You know what I mean? Let me get. That's the other thing.
I'd throw a kid in the oven if I caught them eating my gingerbread house, and Mika says, "Oh, you must be like the evil witch in Hansel and Gretel."
Okay, let me see. I have to take autofocus off for the
Not that you're evil, Amiga. Just that's what an evil witch would do.
Yeah, that should work a little better.
Let's see if we can get this extra piece to attach to the gingerbread house. I don't know what to do here. Need more space to work.
Trying to get rid of some of the.
What do we think? Do we think this is actually going to work?
Something like that, anyways. Yeah, so you have to sort of glue that to the.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't really. I can move this further away, maybe.
I don't think they need to see this.
Okay. It's the gluing part, anyways. If you do it up here, then
I can't do it up there. I'm gonna have to set it down.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to brace it.
We need a tall table. We need a further away.
Here, I'll do it up here.
A camera.
I just don't think this is really going to work.
Yeah. Wow. And then we're gonna run out of icing.
And then we'll just stick stuff on with our saliva.
Right.
I don't understand, actually, how this is supposed to go.
Okay. Let me get this started. I'm gonna turn off the.
Oh, it's probably supposed to go the other side. Oh, I already messed it up. Already doing it wrong. Don't mind me.
I thought you'd never ask.
See if that actually comes through. All right.
Top lane skill shot. Hold the left flipper button for super skill shot.
I was gonna say this thing should have come with instructions, but it probably did. I just didn't read them.
Let's get this
Yeah, I'm surprised that
party started.
well, I mean, let's be honest.
I think it's supposed to go like this. This is gonna be the weirdest roof.
It's gonna be a little weird. That's for sure.
You've done it.
We're gonna need more than the one napkin I brought in.
I was gonna say, I don't have any, like, tally things or anything.
I'm just not quite sure how this
Have
is
we,
actually.
have we made a gingerbread house that, like, you, like, baked the gingerbread before?
Yes, I have.
Have we done that?
You didn't participate in the decorating, but I did it the last place we lived.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Wow. Really? I mean,
What the hell?
I mean, I think it's supposed to go like.
Yeah, oh man, it's so wrong. It doesn't get a second floor. It just gets an attic.
Yeah, we may not be doing this. I'm gonna waste all the frosting.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not worth it.
I'm just trying to get this to attach.
No one will ever know.
It's just because it's cut so weird. Like, it's not cut right for it to be able to.
This is what you get when you buy a store, at least the store we went to.
I wonder if I could cut it. I'll be back.
What are you gonna try and do?
Hack at it.
Well, that can work. Modify it. I mean, you know. Oh, that was terrible. That's what you gotta do sometimes. We actually thought of getting additional candy for it today. Like going to the store and grabbing a bunch of other stuff. And then we thought, okay, well maybe we just kind of go with what they're attempting to, you know, sell us, if you will, to see how it actually works out. I gotta say,
I just don't understand how this is supposed to make a roof. I mean, I could probably get it on there, but it's not going to be a
maybe
full
we
roof.
have to be carpenters. There's a whole nother skill set when you're trying to actually put together the roof. Ooh, I'll take that.
Hit the boom button.
Okay, so I can.
This is going to make the biggest epic mess.
Good shot is less than you.
I mean, so I can get it like that. It's a pretty holy roof, but
Mystery award, yeah?
What?
I don't understand how you're supposed to make those go together.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you like do it like this.
well, maybe if it was actually level.
That's true.
But the house isn't level.
house isn't even cut
yeah,
correctly.
They didn't cut it right. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
You'll retrieve the Megalodon's
All right,
truth.
let's just do it like this.
Maybe do you need some like hot glue?
You always do all the fun stuff.
Don't eat the hot glue.
Do you even like want to? Does you even need the second floor? It'd be
Like,
kind
I
of
don't
fun
know
to
if-
decorate, but
I don't
I
know
already
if you
hate this
need that.
gingerbread house. This is atrocious. It doesn't look so bad in the video, but damn.
Oh,
In
did they
real
have
life-
a video?
I mean, in the video you can see online of us streaming it.
Oh, gotcha. Like they actually have a video of it coming together. Someone did that.
No, maybe someone should have.
Yeah, like a
This
professional.
will be the video. Just put this on a QR
Yeah, there you
code
go,
on
yeah.
the box next year.
Can we? We'll go contact the company. We look to see where the things are made too, because I'm like, I mean, how much time? What company? Where did this get put together? And it was Ontario, Canada.
I don't understand. I can't like
So
visualize in my
Canada, you gotta
head
do
a
it.
way to make this turn into a
The
roof.
gingerbread houses. Forget what I was supposed to do there for a second. I was thinking gingerbread house.
Yeah, gingerbread house ain't nothing, man.
Just
Okay. So what if we did it like this? That almost kind of works.
Get up there.
It's gonna need more glue now, but. Okay, well, we didn't promise to be pretty, and I need about 18 more paper towels, so please hold.
I'm just trying to get these, gotta get, I don't know how many red, shots I need left. Well, at least I'll get the extra ball, that'll be good.
Nice shot.
I'm not quite sure how I get the extra ball. Like what triggers the ability to get the extra
Okay.
ball.
So we can
Maybe it
cement
was,
this
enough
crap on
weapons
here.
or something.
Look, my frosting's already drying out, man. Oh, fuck. Floor cookie.
Don't need that one. Do we need a floor camera?
Probably. I think we need a dog. Fuck, I don't remember how it was.
We need to get the left orbit.
Time starts now.
Gingerbread houses are hard.
Aw. There we go. Oh. Probably need like one more.
Okay. Floor cookie. Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that. You get a few seconds.
Even on carpet?
Well,
I don't know if that rule applies to carpet.
it has not been
gonna lie.
vacuumed
Use the
in a few days, so.
select top
There's a lot of glitter on the floor from the.
It'll be like, the glitter will be sprinkles. Oh, from like the tree and whatnot.
button for super skill shot.
just from Christmas is just
Yeah,
sparkly. All right. All right, stay with me here, little roof. This is gonna be like, it's gonna take me an entire stream to just get this little roof attached.
Now you're trying to take me off.
Literally gonna use a whole bag of frosting on this. Maybe she's not evil, she's just a libertarian. This icing bag sucks too.
Make your choice.
Yeah, well, that's what we kind of figured.
Juggernaut.
Man, I just want to finish the Megalodon here.
Megalodon is directly below us.
I mean, come on, man. My mistletoe's falling off.
Needed the backup,
What am I literally supposed to do with this? Ready to use?
you need a warm. Get in there.
Boom, buddy.
This is amazingly ridiculous right now. Alright. Jesus, and we haven't even decorated anything yet. This is just trying to get it put together.
Right orbit again? Yeah.
This is
Okay,
ridiculous. I think everything's got a little tiny bit of glue, so drop it on there with some. Hey, what's going on? Come on now. Come on now, mistletoe. Something sticky. All right. So I just probably give this a year to dry.
That took a while.
There's a megalodon tooth in my butt.
I should have made my own
I guess
frosting.
there's no like speed, like points for speed.
I like how the bag just like curves. I guess it's just being ergonomic for me.
Mystery.
Just gonna a little extra glue on here and/or snowfall, depending on your interpretation of white drippy stuff.
Hotel Gingerbread. See who just joined.
Who just joined? Hotel Gingerbread. Hey, Taryn, what's up? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. It said it was easy. So far, all I've done is attach. So far, all I've done is try to attach a roof, and it has not been easy. Just put some extra little snow drippies here to cover up that edge.
It's all lies.
Maybe home button?
Not too drippy. Not too drippy.
Oh.
Just, you know, when you can't make it perfect, you just gotta cover it up. Look at that. Okay, we're done.
It's so festive.
It's amazing. Courtney better be going graffiti style. I mean, I think the only way you can do this gingerbread house is freestyle, so.
An ion-powered neutralizer.
Okay, I have 2 paper plates. One for sprinkles, one for frosting. We need more mimosa. Heart of the people. Okay, what do we got in here to decorate with? So they gave us, we got some little Christmas-like sprinkles and little round kind of sprinkles. Those aren't very cool. Holly and berries, those are fun. Gummy stars and downwards. There's only one yellow. Gumdrops and then gummy trees. You know what gumdrops look like. And then, oh yeah, they gave us some colored icing as well. There's some yellow sprinkled, like sugar sprinkles in there too, but I don't think we need an additional theme here. I don't even know what to tell you with that.
An additional theme?
Yeah. Let's try some of the colored stuff and see if this works. Was that like not even sealed? That's awesome. Do I need to cut the tip off?
The picture was definitely done by a professional in a controlled environment.
The picture was AI generated.
Yeah, it was. It actually has 2 different.
I mean, okay, what the
looks
fuck?
about it too. Like, are these even the same gingerbread house?
Did it come in instructions? I can't make the frosting go. Usually, like, if you have to cut the tip off,
it on the bottom of the box?
Right?
Choose your battle.
They don't want to make it that easy. Like murder mystery, dude. The gingerbread's about murder mystery is what it is. She does have a bones.
Oh,
So
yeah.
instead of like Christmassy theme.
I don't know what to do with this frosting. Oh
it's
my
gonna
god,
be
it is
haunted-
slowly coming out,
haunted
isn't it? This is gonna be
gingerbread.
bad. Just wait, it's gonna.
Oh yeah, all over. Maybe not. Well, it's
I'll aim
either
it right at the
carpet or
monitor.
yeah, right at the camera.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not gonna be like. Can
Oh
you
my
see
gosh.
How much I just was trying to squeeze that?
You need a wrench. You like one of those toothpaste like squishers? You get like the last bit of, you know what I mean?
I
bit of
need.
toothpaste,
I think
like
I
the
need
little windy
Godzilla.
things.
Is what I need. Yeah, like that's just not even gonna. Dang it! We should have just made our own frosting.
Yep. Here.
If this really sucks, we're just gonna bake a fresh one.
Oh my gosh.
You see what I mean? You just thought I was a little weak ass.
Yeah. It's
Surprise, bitch! It wasn't me. Damn frosting. Let's try red. Oh shit! Red comes right out, and red is jelly
All right.
AF. All right. So jelly frosting's not the right thing to use on a gingerbread house.
wait, jelly frosting? What do they want you to do with
Look at
jelly
it.
frosting or jelly?
I mean, this is like right names for cakes. In the gingerbread house, like murder mystery, I love that. I mean, it's going to look like a haunted house probably, so maybe I should get some of the bones. Yeah, I don't know if I like. Oh, you know, it's just separated. When did you guys make this? How old is this from last year?
It could be.
Like, I don't know what to. I don't think I like it. It looks like blood. Let's fucking roll with it. Okay, let me outline the window first and wait. We'll make it pristine first, and then we'll add blood. So far, the only color is green's not really doing anything, so we have white, normal gingerbread frosting to use, and blood.
Oh,
And this is the best frosting tip I've ever used in my entire life. And I've never decorated a cake before. That's a lie. I've decorated many cakes. Oh, come on. Get up there. It's too loosey-goosey. This is totally going to be a haunted house. Get the bones.
yeah, you should get the bones and
Can I just add the blood right now?
yeah, because it's just gonna be that much more drippy.
The house is bleeding. We've got a bleeder. Oh shit, it's dripping.
Oh my gosh, how ridiculous!
Yeah, that icing was never going to work to decorate.
Do
a
not
gingerbread
buy
house.
this cake thing, gingerbread
I
house.
should take this back to Costco.
Just build it and then bring it back.
Like, do you see how this turned out? This is your fault.
Then they'll probably show you like a child's
Oh my god, what
version.
happened?
Oh, weird.
That
Cracked.
did anything happen tonight? Because that was not there. I was holding on to it like this.
Sitting right there.
I just want to make sure there's not like glass in either my beverage or.
It's the haunted
I
mansion.
mean, it can.
Taking out your
Oh,
cup.
that's so sad.
Good thing you've got more of those.
Silver katana.
Choose
I know,
I wonder
but
if you can fix it.
how would you fix it?
favorite mystique.
Like melt it down and make it again?
Super glue. Duct tape.
That like had to have just happened. I'm kind of afraid to keep drinking that though. Like, what if it accidentally got in there somehow? Everything's so sticky. I could have already eaten the glass. All right, Taryn, blood on the clock tower. The entire clock tower is bleeding.
I can't keep up with all these changes.
This is just atrocious.
I thought if I held the boom button, it would give me like the super.
Let's try to add some Christmas lights. Festive. You know, we kind of figured this would be more of a failed it situation, but I didn't actually expect it to be this bad.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Cascade, how's it going? Hey, man. We are, well, Retro's, trying to do something with this
Please do
gingerbread
not
house,
take
but
this as
it
any
is-
sort of
It is brutal.
example of my decorating skills.
Man, you have a punchable face.
It's brutal, almost like drippy, blood-covered gingerbread house.
Fire rehydrated sponge weapon.
I can't believe how many weapons I already have. It's pretty wild. I guess I've gone 3 balls and all, but
God, this is
usually
hard.
I'm going through more characters by now, more baddies.
Nice shot, rookie.
I was gonna say, I don't even think I've had the old DeadPool, have I?
Let me hold that for you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not here for the pinball tonight.
Who?
Me.
I know that.
Yeah.
You're starting to annoy me.
This icing sucks.
Pretty sure too.
Look at this. You see this?
We tried the, so Courtney reminded me that she has made a gingerbread house before at home.
I made my own.
Like, yeah, you know. And,
It looked a lot better than
but
this.
this is,
And I had to hot glue that one.
this is not the way. Oh. Oh no.
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
You have to get a sample of that T-Rex's DNA.
tried Cascade. I tried doing the direct capture again tonight. I took a while before stream to see if I could get it working right. I changed the two boards. I changed the HDMI cable, and it was still having a problem. And I remembered that DeadPool was the machine I stopped doing direct capture on because everything would sort of black out. Just like it did last night when they all went out. So maybe it's just DeadPool? I don't know. It works great on the other ones. I don't have any problem. It's weird, nothing's loose. It's just almost like when you start playing, something about it, I don't know, just doesn't, you know. Oh yeah, and I didn't clean that opto. I bet that opto is a little dirty. I'll have to do that. It's a little jumpy.
You want a hand at this?
Use the flipper buttons to select top lane skill shot.
I don't even know. I've never. This is like.
You should put like
The left
red.
flipper button for super skill shot.
Those are good. Can you put here? I'll trade
You,
it.
okay, I just want you to know that that's gonna drift like a motherfucker. So.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
gonna do.
check this out right here.
I'm all for it. Yep. I'm all about it.
This is fun.
At least this one works. Like the red one works. I'm saying that now. There's a lot of air in here.
Oh, the red one works now? Oh, it's still pretty jelly.
Well,
It's not as liquidy though. What are you trying to do?
I figured it would. I'm making it a little bit more, you know,
Bloody?
bloody on top. It is the murder mystery.
It's just a mystery, I think, at this point. I don't even know if I want to play that. I'm gonna have sticky fingers. Nice artistry.
Wow, and it's almost out of frosting too.
No. It's got at least half of it in there still. This just should have been the whole stream. Who needs pinball?
The attempts.
Nobody's here for pinball. Oh, look at you, so fancy. Can't wait till it drips. You lost a light bulb.
I'm losing another light
My
bulb.
mom made a gingerbread house one year. I did a gingerbread house. Oh, you did a ginger outhouse for it. It was shitty. Stern does not always use the same refresh rate or something like that. Did you see that one?
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is.
Was I not getting to all the details fast enough for you?
I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. About the refresh rate. Could
Okay,
just
I
be-
feel like our new project this weekend is to make our own gingerbread house and make it like 1,000 times cooler than this. It wouldn't be hard.
This is terrible.
It's terrible. Where's Mutterfutter when we need him? I mean, I could have done that. I was trying to actually decorate it, not just outline everything.
Well, do you want me to go away?
No?
All right then. I'm just painting in the lines, attempting.
For
to
anyone
paint.
wondering, you can buy this gem at Costco. I think it's like $16.
I would not recommend it.
If you would like to go through your own house of holiday horror. Remember the part where we thought we would make it look like on the box a little bit? Like we'd use that as inspiration?
Yeah,
That was cute.
and then there's the sides.
Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bother.
Not even gonna bother now. Should I do the? Little Johnny is in the window somewhere. Good grief.
It kind of looks candy cane-ish. I kind of like that. I think I want to make one. Let's make a sugar cookie house because those are tastier to eat. And then we can use buttercream to decorate it.
Yeah, you're right. I think the green is just dried out.
This shit says it's good through June 2024.
There's no way.
Those lies.
Any minute now.
There you go. Some
Yeah.
mute tunes for your.
There's not even.
Nothing is coming
There's
out
no
of this.
point in that.
I actually thought about just trying to poke a hole in the corner of like the back of the tube, but I think it's just gonna be jelly back there. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this is a.
Terrible. Terrible.
I mean, I feel like I should put a picture of this on Costco's website as my review. I really don't think we could have done a better job. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's just that bad to work with.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You're wondering how people capture the dot matrix displays? Are they the new dot matrix ones? Well, they're gonna be smarter than me with however they create something. I have no idea. We have one machine with one of those. I mean, there's Cactus, right? And I'm sure there's a way to get that. Maybe because it's different than something. I don't know. Maybe it's just different. I haven't tried it. That's for sure.
What do we do about this?
Am I still waiting to... My mercenary sense
It's. I mean, the frosting on the roof. Oh my god. This part up here is drying, but
Hold the left flipper button for super skill shot.
it's sad. Maybe from a distance. Maybe on camera it looks fantastic.
What do you guys think?
I mean, if we would have, well, you could always put these. These are going to be terrible too. I'd never eat any of these candies. You could,
Yeah.
you could take those out. There's a whole bunch of loose
Do we
sugar
want
in
to try
there.
to make our own this weekend?
We could do that. I don't know if you wanted to. There's plenty of things I need to do. Maybe while I'm doing those, or you can be baking gingerbread or something like that. But Sunday,
Friend,
because I plan on doing several things on Saturday. Otherwise, I won't do them on Sunday. I gotta have Sundays probably my a little more of a lazy day. Next
trying to
week will
just
be
decide if I-
should be somewhat basic because I'm not in all week, but
I'm just trying to decide if I'm just over this whole experience or not.
yeah, it's not everything it was cracked up to be.
This is impossible. I don't know
Yeah.
how people
No,
actually make it look anywhere near good.
no, not with those tools. Not with what they provided.
Is anything happening? I can't feel my legs.
Well, let me take a picture of this atrocity.
Yeah. That was dog crap.
We're doing this?
So I know that IE Pinball does it.
Finally.
Okay. But your issue would be that it's a Capcom DMD. So hopefully the color DMD.
I'm.
Oh, so maybe that's how it is. It's one of those new DMD.
I even had a
displays?
Santa. I bought a separate Santa. Santa doesn't deserve to go on that roof.
No, I wouldn't F up Santa for that. Did you show
You can
Santa?
start plunging any time.
Check out the Santa
He's really
and his
frightened.
drunk deer.
He's got some drunk reindeer, but there's only 6. 2 of them couldn't apparently fall on the
They
bar.
were too drunk. All that hangover.
All right, well, that was
That was not as
not all it was cracked up to be.
when the when the frosting doesn't play. I mean, I guess you could have just put frosting all over it, and it would just be like solid frosting house. She's just talking in another room. I have no idea what she's saying. Just hear her.
Machete.
Choose your battle.
Oh, fine.
Battle.
You're ready.
You there because I figured they.
Oh.
I was just saying, first of all, there's not enough frosting, and second, it would just all drip off anyway. It'd be like, remember the year I made the lamb cake and it was too warm, and the lamb cake just sort of melted.
I don't think I've hit one shot.
Neither did I.
Well, you know where that's gonna go. We made room in the trash.
That's really disappointing. I should have tried to take it apart and I could have just made my own icing and I bet it would have worked a lot better. Thanks a lot, Costco.
Well, now I know never to get one of those again.
Maybe you cursed us by naming the stream Gingerbread House Fail. Because it was an epic fail.
I don't think it would have made any difference.
Sabertooth wins.
How far? It's 45 minutes in. It's not going well.
Yeah, we pretty much you pretty much started that fairly quickly. All right, well. That was the gingerbread fail for sure. Do you have anything else for the for that camera besides the shit gingerbread?
He with the most blasters is a badass. Boom button time.
Looking for a little more something out of that thing.
Can you ever have enough?
Is it, how many more days? What is it? Another week before Christmas? We haven't even done any cookies or anything like that.
I made cookies once. It was for work.
Let's get some
For other
poutine
people.
and sing "Oh Canada."
That's what I was going to do this weekend. That's why I was like, I could do.
But it's our
All right. I just updated our story on Instagram with the.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, if you're not following us on Green City Free Play on Instagram.
If you want a nice close up of this atrocity. All right, I'm just going to go put this in the kitchen for now. That was a waste of a mimosa.
Waste of time.
And then the stuff in this box here we could still use if we wanted to. I'm really sad about that moose mug.
Yeah, a moose mug that took a dive and we have those moose mugs for a while. Those Christmas vacation moose mugs. I think someone had them. Someone else had actually had them and didn't want them anymore, and then gave them to us. I think it's
Well,
how
we
that
were
works.
given two, and they were given two, and they didn't want theirs, so they just gave them to us.
Well, you were the one that drinks out of them, so you got a few more left.
I know, but I like having them out in case we have anybody over during the holidays. Other people can drink out of them. It is more of a novelty thing, though, for sure.
I'm surprised they haven't made more of those.
Oh, they make them all over the place.
Oh, well,
I just don't know if we got another one, if it would look the same.
gotcha.
So, like, it might look completely different. As long as it looks similar, then we'd still have four. This one could still be just sitting there and look cute. I just probably wouldn't use it again, so you could cut yourself. It's a pretty good chunk out of there.
Oh, it is that chunk out of there.
Yeah.
And you don't even put them in the dishwasher.
No. And they've probably only been used like 5 times, maybe, each.
Huh.
So
Maybe that's one that was just kind of failing on its own, and then it just finally made its way
maybe.
out
Time to unleash B&A.
out for the drink. Well, I obviously need to change that camera because what are you looking at now? Nothing.
So I think that they can watch me play Cactus Canyon.
Almost.
Almost. Double stream. I'm not feeling very festive now.
Boo.
What else we got?
What else do we got? We don't got S. We have Legos and that's it.
Legos, Pokemon cards, coloring pages.
Yeah, you have coloring pages. You have the penguin if you wanted to color. But that might not be very exciting. I'm just looking at this camera to see what I'm going to do with this camera.
They should have just left the gingerbread house here so everybody could see what an epic failure it was. I can bring it back.
You can go to they can go to our if you really want to know, go to the Instagram. Go to the gram.
You don't have to wear the jolly. Okay, so my concern with the cup, I care less that the cup is chipped, the moose mug. I just don't know where the chip is. So my concern is it somewhere in the kitchen? Like I set it on the counter at some point. So just be careful. Keep an eye out for a big chip of glass.
Okie dokie.
And maybe it's in the box. Maybe I just didn't notice, and maybe it fell on the ground. Fuck, dude, that's what I need. I'd be the one that would step on it for sure. Or you can do a little DeadPool.
That's where I had it the other night, anyway.
Why don't we stream two machines? That's what I was trying to do. You could almost have seen Cactus Canyon.
It's it would be from the side, and I don't think it would work real well.
You'd almost have to put this rig
Yeah,
in between.
I don't have the power cord that powers this. It's the cord that goes into. I mean, it's wireless, but it's the camera still has to plug into the wireless thing, right? Because the wireless goes to our little stream desk, if you will. Yeah, otherwise we need something sort of tall for that too, because it's all over here, right? Just get a beam that goes all the way across. That's what I need. More crap in here.
Well, that's actually originally that was my idea. Is if we just put like a really long shower rod kind of thing across the top of this room, that you could just move the camera along, and you wouldn't need this whole rig thing.
How many cameras do you? Yeah, I don't know if you've thought this through very well. How many?
I'm only talking about to play one at a time.
So what about that camera?
You could have an arm hanging down from that, just like you do here.
Like a 6-foot arm or 4-foot arm? Yeah.
What does my tattoo say?
Do you want to play?
What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. What
Well,
about mine? Dude, what does mine
we
say?
tried to make a gingerbread house tonight.
Yeah, it was a complete failure.
Sweet.
No, I don't, but I'll play.
Dude, what does mine say? Sweet.
Well, what do you want to do?
What about
Nothing?
mine? Dude, what does mine
Wanna
say?
go-
I'm gonna
So
go to
I'm gonna go
weird.
pout on the couch.
Super skill shot.
Kind of. I was really excited to like have something to focus on, and it died a terrible death.
It did.
It was tragic. And there's probably frosting on the ground, actually, not from the death of the.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's okay. We'll just replace the carpets.
It doesn't matter. The carpet's crap anyway. Do you want to draw? Color? Do you want color?
Sure, I'll color.
You need crayons? Uh-oh.
No, I'll play this game.
Oh, you will? Okay. Oh, now it's fucked. Now I got player 3 in there.
Welcome to Rain City Free Play, folks. So free, we don't even know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing.
What?
watch an Elves in the Family. So did you see
Ooh,
the
Elf.
gingerbread house that we attempted?
Gingerbread house is crap. Our Homegrown, are you guys having the old like big family Christmas people over and all that kind of stuff?
The X-Men made this thing?
We're not doing any of that stuff.
Mistake.
We're definitely keeping it low key. We weren't sure.
We're going big
we,
for ourselves.
We weren't sure what we were gonna do. You know, so many months ago, we got some invites, at least family-wise, and just weren't sure what we were gonna.
We don't have any invites for this. We haven't talked to anybody about doing anything for Christmas Eve.
Right, but about 4 months ago we did.
Hold the left
With
flipper
who?
button
And
for
we-
super skill shot.
We never talked about doing Christmas Eve plans with
I
them.
thought we had an opportunity to do either Thanksgiving or Christmas, and that sort of it was just decided that wasn't going to happen this year because we weren't sure we were going to partake in that. So we just decided not to do
We were
it.
just talking about Thanksgiving, really. It was just kind of more like if you do one, the other person will do the other. But they're just doing everything. So
Yes.
I don't know. No, there's never any discussion about what we were committing to on Christmas.
So we're not doing nothing. This is what's happening.
Just the way I like it.
Homegrown did see the attempt.
Yeah, it's
Man.
pretty.
Yeah, it was sad. It was kind of a downer.
It's
I was hoping to see some festive stuff, and that was a negative.
Yeah. That's your ball, I guess.
Look at these! Look at these scores! Woo!
Yeah,
top of the
you know,
world.
I feel like we should just quit for tonight. Quit while we're ahead.
You can quit. Go lay down. Take a nap.
I don't need a nap. I already took one today.
Man, I would have liked a nap today. Actually, I didn't have time to think about a nap today. I just thought that I was gonna have to be in a meeting that I didn't want to be in, like one that would have just cause a lot of stress. Thankfully, no.
go away.
It never happened. That was good.
I suppose to be fair to what you were saying a moment ago, like there's probably a certain assumption that something's going to happen on Christmas Eve, but we weren't hosting it and haven't committed to anything or talked to anybody about it. So as far as I'm concerned, nothing has happened.
Yeah, nothing is happening. That wasn't anything. I'm just saying 4 months ago there was a conversation.
Well, nothing happened 4 months ago. Like 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, a conversation happened, but it wasn't about Christmas.
Did I just hear Scooby snap?
What's that?
Did I just hear Scooby snap?
Maybe. Every candy house I tried making has been a disaster.
She's made one before that was good, but that was all.
The last time I actually decorated one of these, it was actually with Nana. It was the year we had Nana and Grandpa over for
Oh, really?
Christmas Eve. Yeah, because I think my aunt and family would
Oh, I
normally
think that
have them
now
over,
reminds
but
me. Yep.
what?
Now I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
And that's the one that my gingerbread actually, I baked the gingerbread myself. I cut it all out and baked the pieces and then tried to assemble it, and one of them cracked while baking. So I tried to glue it back together with the icing, and that didn't work. So I actually got like a cardboard box and glued it to the cardboard box.
Work.
Sabertooth.
That was the Costco one. I 0 out of 10, man.
Yeah.
Like, I do not recommend that
The
at all.
green was dried out. The green, whatever that was gonna be, gel. It just wasn't. Yeah. It's little Johnny or little Jane were looking for something to, make them happy. That would not be it.
I mean, it was actually kind of more depressing than making me feel like all good about the holidays. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of feel sad after that.
That is the review that you give. This gingerbread house actually made
It
me
kind of
sad.
actually ruined Christmas.
It ruined Christmas.
That and our star dying.
Oh yeah, the star on our
Our
tree.
star, Christmas
never,
tree star
never lit
died.
up this year.
Never made
We
it.
should get one tomorrow. no big deal when you don't have a star that lights up. That's kind of how it's supposed to be. But this one's supposed to, we got it plugged in, and then we're like, wait, it's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. That was an epic failure.
Yeah. I don't know if you wanted to keep
Oh, sorry, is my
keep
hair?
attempting.
You know, I'm just not really feeling it tonight, so I'm trying to figure out what else I can do to be in here and hang out and talk and give myself something to do. But no, I don't really feel like playing pinball.
Gingerbread. The gingerbread house killed your mood. What can you do?
It did. It totally did. I actually really like doing that kind of stuff. I feel like I need to post some pictures on Discord of some other like cakes and desserts I've decorated to redeem myself, so that you guys don't think that that's actually my attempt, like a real attempt at.
You could just tell people that the picture in the bottom left of the screen is the one that you made.
I mean, I've
one will
had
know.
fails. Don't get me wrong. I've definitely had fails. There was a lamb cake that looked pretty scary one year.
Yeah,
But-
that. Well,
Do it!
the
now.
where is that? That's here. This thing. Let's see.
I'm literally going to.
This is the. Here's the lamb cake mold thing, right? It's in 2 pieces, and you got this from family because it was passed around for a little while.
Right.
And everybody was baking it so that you had 2 halves. So you open it up because it's just tied right now. You know, you pour stuff on each side, and then it comes together, and you're frosting it together and all that stuff. No, that's not how it works. So you finally figured out how to do it, which was it
My
you-
first attempt, I got it right.
was it YouTube? Did you actually
No.
go on and be like,
Reddit. Reddit led me in the right direction.
Yeah. So you just fill up half, you close it, and then you bake it, and it bakes into it. Duh. And then is that when you put bones, candy bones inside in red?
There's not candy bones. I should have done that because I have like sprinkle candy bones, but I put red icing. I made it red velvet cake and I put some red icing inside. But wait, what did you just say though? Mine never fell apart.
No, yours never.
Yeah, no, but I made it red velvet one year
Yeah.
so that when they cut into it, it was like red inside.
Yeah. No, yours didn't. I think I remember like toothpicks when they were trying to hold it together.
I
'cause
didn't
it-
actually even know if you had seen any of the previous attempts. So
Yeah,
like
I've
they
been
would always
around-
try to
I've been
bake
around
it.
a while.
It's a pan, and like if you tie it together with a string and put the back half of it on top of the
maybe.
front half while you bake it, it will.
Jello lamb mold. Can you do Jello in that
I
thing?
doubt you could do Jello in that. I think there's too many details. Like unless you sprayed it with oil or something to make the Jello not stick, but that sounds kind of gross.
It'd be like a giant. How about a big gummy bear, like a gummy lamb?
I don't think that would be a good idea. I'm not sure what you would powder that with, or like, you know, make it not stick. But
More weapons. Thanks.
Cascade says just bought some Lego sets. What'd you buy? What'd you buy?
Make your choice.
Megalodon.
Toys for Tots. We did. What's the fish line? Fish something or other?
Prepare to drop.
fishing line? I think it's called, yeah, something like that.
For
Plate my chesty steed.
food. We did a whole bunch of food and like baby kind of type stuff.
Yeah. We just dropped some donations off at a local spot.
We had planned to hand them to Santa when they were coming around, but we.
You know what? This Christmas sucks already. We missed Santa. Our star died. Our gingerbread house sucks.
Mission is lit.
waited all year.
Waited all year.
And decorations outside were getting a little water in the plug, so they were popping the fuse. That's been a little bit of a journey to figure out where that's. Sometimes that happens. Just the like that outlet pops. So it's pretty easy, but it's trying to figure out, okay, where's the water? Where do I put a thing around it? I didn't expect that to be a thing that it had been just raining for days.
Our Christmas lights won't stay on.
Oh, yeah. It's like all the things. Did you want to finish out the? Sure. Yeah, are they still? Let me see if they're still on.
I don't. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, oh great, we're gonna curse it again. It's the cursed Christmas.
They are still on.
I broke my moose mug. I suck at pinball. Merry Christmas.
You can't really
filthy
see them out,
animals.
can't see them out the window, but I just wanted to see if there's ones that are by this window. If you could actually see those, and just to make sure those are on, because they're on a separate plug as well. They're all on. There was one that was wet, and I had to dry it out, and like a connection, and then I put one of those little like supposed to help it so it doesn't get wet. Some of those I've had on the ground, and I open them and then there's water in it. I'm like, how'd that help? So probably need to avoid some of those in some locations. I didn't have any problems during Halloween. I got a crap ton of lights for Halloween too, but I suppose different lights. And it probably just takes one or two
Waiting for this.
sort of pop the deal. So hopefully that's good now.
I've made some impressive cakes, okay? I can decorate shit with frosting.
Battle. Mystique. Battle.
It is time for the city and its inhabitants to pay for their crimes against mutants.
This has been a real hit to my, like, baking confidence.
Well, you didn't bake it, and it wasn't your surprise. We just wanted to see because you were actually going to make frosting beforehand.
Yeah.
And that would have worked a lot better, but we wanted to see what kind of product they were selling us. And now we know. Oh, I didn't bump that how I wanted to.
Mystique wins.
Nice shot, rookie.
Thanks. I should do this. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. See if I can turn that. Maybe
You gonna eat that?
a little brighter. That corner. In the camera that it's on, it's actually. It looks fine, but yeah.
That's my name. Don't
I
worry.
used to use Ziploc bags, so I thought about doing that as well. But I do have some, like I said, I've got some of those covers, and when I do, so in Halloween I've got these lasers. They're not supposed to be outside in the water. But there's some plugs I want to leave out there. I would take the lasers in and just kind of set them up each night. And then I had built some just, generic covers for them. But the plugs themselves actually took, what am I thinking of? Plastic containers, little snap lids, cut those up, sprayed them with like black plastic dip. So then I could actually have the plugs covered in the event there was any water at night. So that worked well. I'll take that. Whoopsie. Oh. Everything is everywhere. Oh, oh no.
Ooh, it's a repulsor ray.
Ooh, extra balls lit.
It looked fine. What looked fine in the gingerbread house? I'm sorry, were your eyes closed? Did you take a nap during that session? During that portion of the program? Maybe you like just, stepped out for a nice run to the supermarket for an hour? You used to put them in Ziploc bags or lunch bags with zip ties. Is that for frosting?
No, that's for plugs outside when the water would get in.
Like a mercenary special.
That's smart. Some people use Ziploc bags for frosting, and I used to do that too. You can get an all right frosting, a little bit of a frosting star from a Ziploc, but I've definitely found it's not that expensive to buy actual frosting tips, like metal frosting tips at the craft store. And they look so much better. No, but it's funny you're still stuck on it. I'm gonna be stuck on that the rest of the night, man.
Yeah, it's not going away. You'll hear about it next year.
Like, I have half a mind to go in there right now and start baking a goddamn gingerbread house.
There we go. I'll take that.
You're talking about the camera? I'll tell you a little story, So, one year, and actually this was holiday time, one year I was making Christmas cookies, and there was a certain recipe I was making, and I had probably made it before, I'm thinking, but it might have been the first time I made it myself. I know we made it a bunch as kids, so it might have been the first time I made it myself, and it's not a hard recipe. It's a very common recipe. It's for spritz cookies, and this is the kind that, it's like a sugar cookie dough that's soft, and you put it in this like cookie gun. It's like a caulk gun kind of thing, and so it squirts the cookie dough out in shapes. And I had to do that recipe that day. I had to make it 3 different times for it to actually turn out. I think the first time I like mismeasured something, so the dough it turned out like way too stiff. I had way too much flour in it. The second time I forgot something else or mixed up some ingredient or something. So I actually made it 3 times that day to make sure I got it right. So I take my baking very seriously. You want something about retro tonight?
Yep.
Is it that I'm a bit of a perfectionist?
Gotta make sure your cookies are right.
I don't accept failure.
What's your favorite cookie to make?
Aldi, what's up? How's it going? You missed my horrible gingerbread house.
You won't miss her talking about it though.
Okay then.
What's your favorite cookie to make?
What's my favorite cookie to make? I feel like they're all kind of the same to make. My favorite one to make is probably the mocha truffle cookies, because those are just, you make them in the whole recipe's made in a pan, one pan, so you don't have to get everything dirty to make them. That's easy. So I guess I like those ones. But as far as eating, also those. And then there's like a cherry chocolate cookie that we make. We made a white chocolate candy cane cookie last year that I really liked, so I would like to make those. I should make my Christmas cookie list. That's what I can pull out my recipe books and make a Christmas cookie list.
Aren't you gonna do that? You're gonna make cookies on Saturday, tomorrow, next week? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? When are you making cookies?
This weekend. This last weekend, really, I mean, if we wait till too close to, so we have to start this weekend. I mean the royal we.
Yeah.
We as in me, because I'm sure. You can obviously help, like you're welcome to come and make cookies.
I like frosting cookies.
I don't normally make a lot of cookies that require decorating is the thing, but we can totally do sugar cookies. That'd be a fun thing. That's what we should do for your mom. We can send her home with some sugar cookies decorated by your son.
Oh God.
It'll be like kindergarten.
Yeah, right.
Then you can
She
make
won't
that.
want them.
I know, that's true.
Because of just trying to eat healthier.
You know what? When I'm that close to death, I don't think I'll care about eating healthy.
I have told her that, but that doesn't seem to have stuck.
DeadPool says, never leave home without your rocket launcher.
Make your choice. Mystic. Battle.
It is time for the city and its inhabitants to pay for their crimes.
Aldi, the week also went by super fast for me. I'm actually not even sure how that happened. I feel like there was so much going on this week. I guess that's why it happened, because there's so much going on this week. Like, basically, I'm just trying to think back now. Monday, we were supposed to stream, we didn't stream. Jack was streaming, so you watched him, and I actually had to get ready anyway. Like, I wasn't going to be able to stream that night anyway, because I was trying to get all the crap together that I had to bring into the office the next day, because it was our office holiday party, and I had to get ready at the office, so I had to bring a bunch of stuff in. And then Tuesday was the office holiday party. Wednesday we streamed. Yesterday we made burritos. That was the simplest day.
Laying on the couch.
Yeah. And then tonight we're streaming again. Tonight we tried to make a gingerbread house. It was pre-built too. Should have been a cinch.
Well, even the construction was not. It was a shoddy construction.
Yeah. I should have taken before pictures of what it looked like without anything on it. I just thought we'd be able to cover all that. You've been reading about the Twippy Awards drama. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just don't even like. I just don't care, I guess, is how I feel about all that. I've read a bunch. I haven't read a bunch. I've read a little bit about it, and it's just, I don't know, it just feels so like.
I cared because I had liked, people stream.
Yeah.
People put a lot of time and effort in streaming.
Yeah.
And it's fun for folks to, to be recognized, no matter how tiny we'll say the award is as far as,
I totally agree with you,
knows?
but that's kind of where I'm at with this. Is if streamers aren't important enough to recognize, then well, I guess Twippy is not important enough for me to care about.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So let's make our own award. We'll do a Pen Pals award.
Yeah, we won't be starting that.
We've given out an award already this year.
We have.
Hot Dog won our trophy for our Pen
We should
Pals.
just make an award and let everyone know that we won it.
That's right. Everybody make up your own award. Everybody's a winner. If you win one, you aren't eligible to win another. Oh, for Twippies? Oh, the Golden Geek. Okay, yeah. So Board Game Geek, yeah. Has always been a similar format. Probably with far less drama, though, I'm assuming. Or at least somewhat less drama. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never heard a lot of drama in the board game community besides, like, Kickstarters that people just never got anything, or, like, maybe somebody that was involved with a board game company saying something that most people didn't agree with. I think are the only type of situations. But, yeah, so Hall of Fame, I love that. And I mean, really, like all the board game awards are kind of like that, right? Like you're not gonna win Spiel the Hearts more than once, right? Spiel the Hearts, Spiel the Hearts.
Grooviest.
It's never felt drama except the year where Wingspan won 90% of the categories. Wingspan's a great game though, like really. And if people are voting on it, then it feels, I mean, okay, so I think I have a bit of an issue with this kind of stuff when you can vote as many times as you want.
Oh yeah, I don't like
Because
that.
I feel like then it turns into a popularity contest of like who has the most followers and can get their followers to go out and vote once a day for the month leading up to the award, right? So if it's like you get to vote one time, then your vote actually seems to count.
You know what I wrote down today?
Which right now.
No, I'm not playing with that. Is I wrote down phone scams on
Talk about
a
phone
piece
scams?
of paper today.
You want to do a little educational session? We're just going to do a little TED Talk right here.
Right? Does everybody get? I know everybody gets it. You know, your identity's stolen, which is pretty much your phone number, if you will. Because remember back in the day when your shit didn't get stolen because computers weren't really that big of a deal.
Yeah. Remember
And,
back when Macs never
and there
got hit
was
with viruses?
and you couldn't get there was no one calling you to try and sell you anything. So the latest thing that everyone I'm sure is seeing is the text messages. We're not even talking about calling, but it's the text messages. And it used to be they used to be somewhat basic with the text messages. Hi, is this the right number? Or hi, Mike, it's me, call me. Something like that, and then they're expecting you to send a text back saying, sorry, you have the wrong number. And now it's starting to progress into, today I got one that says, hey, can you pick me up tomorrow? Or I'm gonna be in town, any chance we can get something to eat?
You got one that said, you want to go horseback riding? Remember when you got that one?
Oh,
Somebody randomly texted and just said, you want to go horseback riding?
So now it's more of like someone.
They're just trying to get you to answer.
Yeah, they're getting more like. I wonder if it's AI. Getting a little bit more broad in how the sentences are longer. We'll say the request is bigger. I always do. I never answer my phone unless the number is in my phone, and I never answer a text unless I know the text. If it's not on my phone, don't answer it.
I mean, I'm not
just
gonna
don't
lie.
answer it.
Even
There's
if
no
your
reason to
number's
answer
in
it.
my phone, I'm probably not going to answer your phone call. I'll text you back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There was a person at my work, and if you don't know, I'm in the phone industry, and so there's a person at
I'm
my
in the
work.
security industry, so between the two, with our powers combined, we can educate the whole pinball community.
There's a person that sits behind me, and they said, "Oh, I'm tired of answering these calls because it's never the people." I'm like, well, "Why do you answer the calls?" "Well, what if I miss something?" I'm like, "They'll leave a message."
Okay, can I take this a step further here about the why don't you answer the calls? What if I miss something?
Yeah.
So this conversation once came up with his mom.
Yeah.
About-
Did it? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, okay.
About why don't you answer my call? How come you don't always answer my calls when I call you? What if I died?
Oh yeah, that's a different thing, but yeah.
Kind of the same situation though. Like, what if I miss something, right? And so your comment back was like, well, you'll still be dead when I get the message.
Yeah, that was in a different vein. I think that was so many years ago, and I think you were even talking to Captain Zanzibar, and saying that your phone's always on mute.
We were, yeah, no, he.
And he's like, what? And
Like, I haven't had sound on my phone in like 8 years.
And that's where my
or more.
mom's thing was, what do you mean you don't hear your phone? I always have it on mute. Well, what happens? And I think the difference is because at some point in time, right, there was that transition from a home phone when it always rang, and you had to decide if you wanted to actually answer it or not. Then you had caller ID, all those things sort of progress. But once I got a mobile phone, it used to ring because it was fun. Nobody was calling me.
Right.
And then eventually everyone was calling you. You didn't know who they were selling you something, whatever it is, right? You got calls. So it just went mute. And I'll call you back if I want. Send me a text. There used to be no text, right? Now everything's a text.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you answer the phone, then they know that someone's there, for that matter. Or if you say, of course, there's the things out there that if you say hi or yes or make a noise, and now
they
they'll
can
just
take
take your
the-
voice.
And use that as like AI
Yeah.
to get you to agree
Yeah.
to other stuff.
And now the new thing is using AI, so if you do answer the phone, then they can make it sound like someone that you know, and make it sound like they need something.
Good thing I never talked to anybody on the phone. I won't know what anybody sounds like.
Just don't answer it. The next thing that I know that they're going to do at some point in time, a lot of it's going to be with text messages. So then you stop getting text messages that are fraudulent as well. They're working on something with that also. They've been working on that for a little while.
Yeah,
and
that's awful.
that'll be coming, eventually. But yeah, just don't.
Yeah, that's.
don't.
It's,
no reason to
it's
answer.
really unfortunate how often that happens with. Was she elderly? It feels like usually when I read a story like that, it's somebody who's elderly and they think that they're helping somebody, or maybe they get tricked into thinking it's a family member that they're helping or something like that, and then they end up, giving away a lot of money that they can't really afford, and then they're screwed. And it really sucks that people go after
That's right.
people. Like
And
that.
we've known someone an elderly person that got scammed, thinking that it was. I mean, with social media, the people sharing pictures of their family and
It's not hard to find
it's
information
not
about you.
hard
I
to find
promise.
information. That's right. Hell, we're live streaming. Hello.
Yeah, well, it's
So
definitely not hard to find
our
information
voices
about us.
are out there now. So if we call and ask you for money,
We're not really doing that.
it's not us. Don't send anything.
I'm pretty hardcore, but I basically just don't trust anybody.
Yeah, she's really good.
So-
I'm easier. So if you're
Yeah.
gonna come after someone, I'm the one in the family.
Dude,
And,
don't tell them that. Just here's a big target on my back.
I mean, well, I'm not answering anything, but it's just more of like she's definitely she's more aware. I don't know if it's just a you thing. Maybe it's a woman thing. You're just more on edge about everything, or whatever it is. But
I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure. I'm sure that there's many contributing factors over the years too. Why I
yeah,
generally-
Cascade. Yeah, use FaceTime. Well, eventually that'll be
that
that'll
could
be AI
generated too
Yeah,
at
that'll
some
be AI
point.
generated for sure.
AI is really a scary thing, honestly. It's cool.
Yeah,
but
it's very
really
it's
scary.
It's got some great stuff, but yet it's got some. It has some interesting things that'll happen in the future.
So
Our work
Aldi,
is
that's a
getting
great
more and more
point,
AI too.
Like so this story that Aldi was telling about how a scientist was swindled out of her entire retirement account and now has to pay taxes on it. And she believed that she was working with the FBI to protect the money. So like government agencies, like most government agencies have something on their website. Like I've seen this somewhere before where it says that we will never contact you. We will only ever contact you via this method and like via this email address or this phone number or whatever. So like if it's outside of that, so I don't know. It's one of those things.
You
that you don't know
you
until
can probably
you know.
call the
but-
FBI, or you can call the police, and you can find out. Now, I've had instances where I've been on the phone with somebody. This was a while ago, and it just doesn't seem right. Right? You get a text. This is a while ago again. Hey, we need something from you. Call this number. And I'm like, I'm actually gonna call the real place.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to
And
say.
then ask them like, are you guys sending this out? And they'll be like, no.
I as a rule for myself, I would never just accept a call or a text from some number that I don't know, and then just start working with them on whatever they're saying, no matter how believable the story was. I would hang up or not text that number back, research the actual entity, and contact based on the number on their direct site.
Yeah.
And see, hey, did you actually reach out to me about this? If not, here's the number. It's a scam. Have fun.
Yeah. Is everyone else getting those text messages?
Well, I think one of the big ones that
Well,
over
yeah,
the
even
last,
some of them even have something like, "Oh, click this, and we'll take you to
yeah.
the place where we'll take your money."
I think that
Don't do it.
in the last couple of years working in InfoSec has really hardened me even more in the last 5 years. But I've always been pretty cynical.
Yeah,
of
definitely
people.
don't click links. Don't click them.
Yeah.
I work with email, and I work with people
What are you waiting for?
from all over the place, and our work has pretty good security. Our security team does send out phishing emails to see if you'll actually do the right things. I've known a couple people like, oh, hey, they responded and they let me know I got an A+. I'm like, good thing. Or you need more training on something.
Our company does that too, and if you click the link in the phishing email, it'll give you training videos you have to complete.
And I gotta say that, you know, if you're in a field, or maybe not, I don't know if all the companies do that because I don't work for all companies. But if you're in a field that's at least, you know, sensitive to information that you have that could be taken, being in an industry where they do send out, they provide trainings, they require you to go through training. They send out their own phishing type emails to see if you'll fall for it. It does help you because then you're like, oh yeah, I guess I should probably think about that in my
So the people that don't benefit from stuff like this are people that don't work in like a corporate company with a security program, right? Yeah. Or like, you know, maybe somebody who's self-employed. Like, so Aldi, I think, basically said at one point he is the security team for his company. So like,
are you sending yourself phishing emails?
Yeah, do you send yourself phishing emails just to test yourself? So I mean, you're not gonna, if you work for a smaller company like that, you're not gonna have that same experience and practice to know what's not good.
I collect weapons and enemies.
Aldi got fished once on Steam. Ooh.
On Steam, like what is like
video
when
game?
you're video, like how does that work?
Asked you to do something for his clan. Did you used to play Clash of Clans?
Like, did you like? Does that mean they wanted you to go, you know, to go to the link or something like that? Yeah. What is that? Like, what does that mean? I haven't heard of that one. So if someone's actually listening, they might actually be like, oh, that's happened to me.
Bam! They got your password. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Now you never click on links, right? They can be really tricky sometimes with those links too. They can make it look really similar when you click on it. They can make it look exactly like the website. Yeah, it's very. So Sal used to be in military intelligence, and if they were bored, they would and got some of those emails that you would abuse your power and mess with them. I'm sure that was entertaining.
Yeah, I've seen some videos where people know what they're doing, we'll say, and then they'll respond to the baddies. And
there's like a whole subreddit about that. I can't think of what it's called right now, but where when somebody, you know, texts you and says, hey, I'm going to send you $1,000, but I'm going to write the check for $1,200. I need you to send me $200 before you cash it or something like that, right? So they're trying to get you to give them money before they send you a fake check. And people mess with these people and post the conversations on Reddit. Some of them are pretty funny. Where like one guy actually he's like, okay, I did it. And the guy came back and he was like, no, wait, you requested money from me. Wait, send it back. Don't take my money. Like, so the scammer actually thought that he had paid the person.
Poor guy, but I mean, I say poor guy, but he's probably somewhere that doesn't have any money whatsoever. And now he has nothing, now he's zero. That's it.
Well, that's a whole nother problem.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I think that some people are just malicious and will do it no matter what, and I think that some people probably do it out of need, and so that's obviously a whole other
problem in
itself that needs a solution.
This thing is perfect for fly fishing.
Choose a quest.
I forgot what I said I was going to do in here.
Oh, you were
going to
gonna
do a Christmas cookie list.
Yeah, Christmas cookie list. I can move the camera for if that. I don't know how exciting that is, but.
Yeah.
So one of the things that Retro does, that she likes to do and she does really well is especially if she's having, if she's making a dinner, not like your everyday dinner, but she likes to make menus. And included with the menus is she likes to put together, if she's going to be, of course, making everything, she likes to put together a whole list of what the thing is going to be, the timing, everything about sort of that dish, so that when she starts baking it and getting into it, it's there. So she has like pages.
Good, huh?
So her cookie
Like
list
a revolverizer.
is can be very similar. So so the cookie list is an operation.
Boom button. Hint, hint.
Either I was trying to get that katana lock deal. I was gonna say, but I know that outside, that left orbit is good. Just trying to get the red shots. Well, I'll take that. That's usually how I get lucky with this Nick.
Katana-rama
So now I've got
Go, Ninja Multi-
Katana Rama, Ninja Multi-Ball, and trying to get the Megalodon. So there's 3 different things going on right now. And the unfortunate is that with Katana Rama, the shots are red. And so's the shot for Megalodon. So it's not very helpful. It might actually just be that left orbit. Oh, I was hoping that was going to bounce over. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Is that the last one? Yeah, it is. So now I just need to get into the scoop.
Here, this actually would kind of show how ridiculous this is about to get, because I have like all the cookie books back. I like to try a new cookie every year.
I get to eat a new cookie every year. That's pretty much what that is. I do like, so my favorite is typically chocolate. And so yeah, so she does make like a coffee mocha cookie, and I was even saying that she should try it with like Bailey's.
Favorite Merc.
That would be tasty. But a lot of times we're giving away cookies, so if all of a sudden we have a zillion cookies,
Well, I like to make a lot of different kinds because I like variety.
it is
So
fun.
then you end up having it. So that's actually what we'll give the neighbors this year. We'll give the neighbors some cookies.
Here you go. Here's cookies.
I'm gonna turn this off. I feel like I'm a little warm or a little chilly now. Or did you need that on still? I can always put my, can always put my hoodie back on. All right. It's cookie time.
I will. I'll work on adjusting that camera here.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my. I don't like how the shirt's a little long, so like I feel like my mic hangs really low. But those are my king low. All right. So websites like this used to be, we had a fake accounts for other reasons. We gave it to them once they took the bait. We knew where they were and called little crops. Isn't that kind of basically a honeypot?
Nice.
I think that's kind of called a honeypot in security, where you kind of give them some like, you know,
Send them to go somewhere.
low-lying fruit, like here, come attack us here, instead of actually attacking us.
Horsemen are reliable. Can you relay?
Operation Food.
Okay, so we will definitely make these. Do you want peanut butter cookies this year?
Is that the what's the peanut butter cookie?
The one with the Hershey's Kiss?
The Reese's.
Yeah, or we could do Reese's instead. So I saw a recipe where they, instead of making the cookie balls and pushing the Hershey's Kiss in them after they come out of the oven, you make them in a mini muffin pan and then push the Reese's right into it.
So I liked, it was years ago that it was bearing a Reese's in it. And that's the early ones that I had. And those are the ones that I ended up liking.
You know what we should do is just make that dough and get those teeny tiny peanut butter cups I found at the grocery store and make like a peanut butter peanut butter cup chip cookie.
Yeah, that would be way better.
Okay, so let's do that. I always call them Christmas cookies. Like they don't have to specifically be like Christmas cookies. It's just the time of year that I cook them. And most of these cookies, actually all of them, I don't make them other times of the year.
I want the spinner.
Alright, so first and foremost, we have mocha truffle cookies, but our change this year is we're gonna try Kahlua in them, right?
Kahlua or Bailey's?
I thought we talked about putting Kahlua in them and like a Bailey's drizzle on top.
Oh, fine with me. I don't drink these days, but if there's a cookie that has a little something in it, treat
Okay.
yourself.
And we're gonna do peanut butter blossoms, but we're gonna change those up a little bit too. This is gonna be fun. Be lots of different stuff this year.
Coming back. The holiday spirits.
Hold on, wait for it.
Just needed cookies.
I just needed something to focus on, and I can't really focus on playing pinball for a minute every 20 minutes. Okay, but with mini peanut butter cups. Okay,
Actually, well,
so those two are for sure. I needed another chair. I'm gonna bring that other chair in here to set stuff on. No,
like multi-ball,
I don't know where to.
multi-ball. There we go.
Man, with Cactus Canyon being on, I really want to play it. Okay. Look at me. I'm back. Okay, that sounds good. Were you talking about the mocha cookies or the peanut butter ones? Oh, you made homemade Kahlua this year? Okay, tell me more. How do you make homemade Kahlua? I've heard of homemade Bailey's. I've always wanted to try making that. Any of them sound good. Okay, well, great.
The
I don't know.
those little mini Reese's.
I wish I could send them to you. I don't know how to. I don't know if cookies last if you send them that far.
The little mini Reese's that we found. They're not made by.
They're not Reese's. They're just
they're not
mini
Reese's.
peanut butter cups, but
Yeah,
they're the size of a
yeah.
chocolate chip, basically, or a little
And they
bigger.
are.
Choice.
That's where it's at.
Mistake. Battle.
Okay, here's one we've liked. This is where I need the camera when you're done. I like to do a variety of flavors too. I've never actually made this one, although I've had that bookmarked for years. Lemon cookies. I would like a lemon cookie. I really want to do jam, some sort of jam cookie this year. I found it's basically like a jam thumbprint kind of cookie, but it had a crumble topping on it. So I don't remember what those are called, but I'm gonna write down jam crumble cookies.
Didn't realize. Oh, I'll take the bang. Didn't realize that was ready. I think I just hit it.
And then, for anybody who thinks jam crumble cookies sound good, I've made before a peanut butter and jelly bar. I've made that in the summer. I don't know, maybe that is actually like a holiday thing. I don't actually know what time of year that fits, but like, it's like peanut butter bars with a layer of jelly in the middle.
Ooh, you see the Mighty Beans.
So cold brew, really good coffee overnight, boil and add brown sugar, cool, and then add green alcohol. Bottle as gifts. I love the idea. I'm gonna write down like, let's do.
Ready to go.
I used to like the Kahlua and Bailey's used to be a drink for me.
You know what I was thinking about earlier today? And I don't often drink like mixed drinks, but earlier today for some reason a White Russian popped into my head, and I haven't had one of those in, I don't even know, like it's been so long. but White Russians are super good. And actually, I'm trying to remember. It's cream, Kahlua, and vodka. Is that what it was? Those are always delicious, though.
So there's now I've got the 100 weapons.
Okay.
Now now it's a permanent 2 times on the playfield. So now it's just point speeding. But really, what I want to do is I want to get through the baddies. Oh, you bastard!
Maybe hit the boom button.
I was hoping I'd get a little bit of a. Doesn't always work.
Would you want like these tropical fruit cookies again? Florentines?
Did you try, speaking of fruit, did you try that, you did try, I'm just gonna ask you, was it tasty? That fruit cake that was at the store the other day? They fed it to you?
Yeah, I had a little nibble of it.
I know I've had a good fruit cake.
I think you've bought one of those before, actually, so
Oh,
it
okay.
might have been that. It wasn't bad, necessarily. I took a pretty small bite.
Anyone else like a fruit cake? I mean, it has to be good.
Fruitcake just seems like, you know what, actually, for your white elephant next year, just bring a fruitcake. The joke's on everyone else because it's actually good. But fruitcake just seems like a joke of the season.
I don't want to get anyone anything. I think I'm gonna. I think
I think
white
you need to
elephant.
start abstaining.
Yeah, I think that's out for me. I'm gonna do. See if I can get some people to do Secret Santa or something. Something different.
Ooh, a ginger cookie. Oh, we need to make ginger cookies. Some of these are just kind of cute, and I don't think they're necessarily holiday cookies.
This is what happened the other night. Ball 3, and then I started getting like all the things.
Okay, so I need to know if you want to make tropical Florentines, or if you want to eat tropical Florentines again, because they're kind of a. So tropical Florentines are, it's like a mixture of dried fruits and coconut and some nuts and condensed milk. What else is in there? There's some corn flakes in it to give it a little crunch. And then this recipe, you put white chocolate on the back of them. So it's like a sort of, it's almost a little bit chewy because of the dried fruit. And then there's white chocolate on it. And those are good. We'll leave that on the maybes list. All right, what's here? 2020, we made something out of here. Oh, I made these. I forgot about that. I made chocolate caramels in 2020. Those were pretty good. You know, I used to buy these books, these magazines every year. A lot of the cooking magazines put out a holiday cookie, Christmas cookie issue this time of year, but I feel like it's like $15 or $18 now for like one magazine, and I had a hard time paying 10 back in the day, so I'm certainly not going to pay 15. Not that I like, it just seems absurd to me to charge that much for one magazine.
You can get probably decent cookbooks, cookie books, even at like Goodwill.
We could probably look there for sure. And then there's a used book website that I like called, I think it's called Thrift Books.
How about the library? They must have.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's where I used to always get. That's where a lot of our original cookie recipes came from. I used to go to the library in like early November so I could rent out all the cookie books before they were gone already. Are you interested in making caramels? Ooh, I should ask if you're interested in eating caramels, I guess. I feel like those were pretty good when we made them. Maybe we should try those again. I'm gonna put it on the maybe list. I'm known to make up to like 10 different things. Once it gets past that, it gets a little much. And we make toffee normally too. But I could forego toffee for chocolate caramels, I think.
I don't have any team-ups? Oh, you bastard. Oh, I actually have a shoot again? Oh, that was...
Okay.
Nice shot, rookie.
I'll put Florentines on maybe.
Let's see how this... See if I can do this.
What did I have in here? Actually, like I haven't, every couple of years I sort of go through and reread them. Otherwise, normally it's just going through and seeing what I've already marked. What that is, I don't know. What did I mean with all these? Look at all these
I mean, you're not gonna see anything.
stickies. I know, but I can at least show, like, if I want to show a picture of a cookie. Hey, there's peanut butter blossoms. I'm sure everybody knows and loves that cookie, right? So if I hold it like this, I guess. Excuse me. So with peanut butter blossoms, like, the normal recipe that most people seem to use is shortening in it, and I always just substitute butter, and it turns out just fine. And probably tastes better, I assume. Tastes butter, that's for sure.
Okay, so I need to get
Ginger
the scoop.
cookies. I really should look and see what I made last year. I don't think I made very many last year.
All right, so now the baddies are done. So now it's going to be Sauron and Megalocrocodon. So I need to get the chimney truck going. And if I get into battle, then that'll give me the Sauron here. So it's green shots.
Ooh, those look tasty. These are called, probably can't see them that well, but they're called rum pecan praline shortbread bites. That sounds pretty good. I do like shortbread. Red velvet shortbread also sounds delightful.
Oh,
You think the X-Men made this thing?
and Sauron is only during multi-ball. So that's ends that.
Ooh.
Don't fuck that up.
Okay, so I have to remember how to hold this. It's called lemon tassies, so like tiny little lemon tarts.
What, you want the
I'm
sample?
not sure if that's super Christmassy, but it sounds amazing.
Megalocrocodon.
I do love lemon.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
The Mega Crocodonus Rex.
Do you want anything like an eggnog cookie? Or are you good just drinking eggnog?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just have some eggnog. I don't usually have she's not an eggnog person. So I usually
I feel like I don't
usually
like,
a little bit.
I'm not into like any of the like uber traditional, like I don't like pumpkin in Thanksgiving times, and I don't like eggnog at Christmas time. So I like just kind of fail, I guess, on that. Mighty Bean wants an eggnog cookie. You want that recipe?
Regeneration is lit.
I can post a picture of it in Discord if you want. It's called Eggnog Thumbprints.
Most improved.
It's kind of like a half-page picture of it. So it looks like it's some sort of, it's like a probably sugar cookie with walnuts, chopped walnuts coating it, and then there's a eggnog rum filling. Recipe sounds like work. No thanks. All right. Well.
Oh.
Now that I have a topic, I can just keep talking, so just shut me up if you need to say something about the game.
I just
One of the things I feel like I have to look really, if I do buy another one of these recipe books, so years ago, they always had real recipes in it. And when I say real recipe, I mean it doesn't start with like a cake mix or a boxed cookie mix or something like that. And it seems like a lot of the recipe magazines these days for like this kind of stuff, specialty cookies stuff, it starts with a mix. And I don't want to do that. I want to make the whole thing.
Oh, don't. Fuck. You just see it coming, right?
I'm not semi-homemade over here, I'm homemade.
Oh, and I beat him.
Hey, we've never made these. These are kind of fun. Cereal haystacks. I know a lot of people make those around the holidays. So it's like a peanut butter. Is it peanut butter? No, it's just crunchy. It's like sort of a Rice Krispie treat, but minus marshmallow and other stuff is in there instead. Anyway, all right, we'll skip that.
Only a few more days.
Only a few more days for what?
Then all these are gonna be gone. I'll have to start these over. Then I'll start putting everyone back in.
Then you gotta have
Kind of
you gotta
finishing
make
up
a
the interview.
redeem for putting your name in.
All right, so we know that we
Those
can
are
get
cool
Mega
looking.
Crackle dust,
Oh, I know what I need here. This
but I gotta get through a song.
there, now you can probably see better.
Hey, Brooklyn, how's it going? It is Retro's starting to put together her cookie list. I think she's gonna be. Well, okay, I'll take that. Taking or yeah, I can't talk. Making cookies this weekend. We did attempt to make a gingerbread house, and the sadness of that experience failing has been redeemed by cookie magic.
I wonder if I feel like these could be kind of good. I keep having to hold this at a weird angle. It's called lemon volcano cookies. So it's like a little lemon thumbprint. There's nothing in the thumbprint part, but it has lemon sugar coating it. That could be pretty good. Brooklyn, what's up? You're putting up your tree? Yay!
Oh, nice.
You should post pictures. You're in Discord.
Do you have the air conditioning on?
I was gonna ask if it's weird. Well, you're not originally from Australia, so is it weird to put up your tree when it's like summer? Because isn't it summer there now?
Good thing Christmas trees grow all year round.
Yeah, they are evergreen.
Gonna get us started.
Hokely dokely. Well, you know what I kind of wanted to make this year too is hey, there's eggnog bars. There's another recipe you don't want to make. Might even. I found a recipe for. It's like the white chocolate cranberry bars that they have at Starbucks, which are really delicious. Italian rainbow cookies. Never made those. They look fun. They're very Christmassy. Yeah, it is bizarre. Yeah, I feel like I mean, just being used to always having winter time when you put up your tree, it would be an odd change to have it reversed. But it's probably also pretty cool to be able to go outside and, you know, if you want to take holiday family pictures, it's nice out. Well, that looks good. I marked that one. Pecan. This is the weirdest angle I have to hold these at.
Player, meet plunger.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I can do that though. That's how the arm comes
All right, I think we're good on that book. What do we got in here? Oh, the chocolate coated. This is a recipe I always do, actually. I actually really like these ones, so I'll make those.
Chimichanga forever.
I kind of don't like the name of these, but I was given this recipe and it's the name it came with, so I feel like I don't know if I should change the name. So far the three of the four I've written down are ones we always make anyway.
Drop catch on this machine. I've got the flippers, not the little dots. I'd have to angle them up more to actually be able to like live catch us. I almost always drop catch on this one. A couple machines all I can live catch a lot better. Not this one. This is definitely not easy that way.
We leave Santa crackers and beer, which is also very different, but he doesn't seem to mind. I mean, he's gonna need something savory after all of the cookies he's getting on this side, in this hemisphere. You've been playing 3 tournaments a month? Okay, only 3 tournaments a month, and then not playing at home. Well, I mean, sometimes life just gets busy, right? And so you just get you get a little in where you can, but it's not always feasible to just go home and play pinball for a couple hours a night.
It's fun that you're playing some tournaments.
Yeah, I keep actually wanting to. There's a tournament that would be really easy. If we went into work on a Wednesday, there's one that would be super easy for us to do on a Wednesday night after work. So maybe we should try to do that sometime.
And then we get home at 12. We'd have to take the next day off.
Well, I mean, it starts at 7, and it's not as far away as other ones. It's near where we'd be coming from.
But it's on this side.
It's on this side,
I
yeah.
see what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So that one, they have a Wednesday night one.
That would be easier then.
That's why I was like, that would be the best one for us to try, I think. Okay, so gotta get to desserts here. This is like my printed out recipes of things that I've tried. Oh, I forgot about these. Yeah, it's more about the angle and trying to, oh shit.
Oh shit, son.
Shit, son.
That must be hard. Losing all the time.
Been doing a lot of yard work in your hands or something? Yeah, I can see that. He actually had basically an elbow injury from doing some yard.
Tennis elbow. My fence elbow.
Fence elbow. Your fencing elbow. Makes it sound cooler if you say your fencing elbow.
Like our fence
Because then
panels?
people think you're sword fighting.
Ooh, yes, I was sword fighting. A couple years ago now, a couple of our panels would fall down, and I would go out there on lunch break and fix them. And the neighbor wasn't necessarily fixing them, so I had to run out and basically do their dog run away. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go out and fix that thing. So I'd sort of, just kind of jerry rig it, whatever it is. And then a couple years ago, I took the panels down, built new panels, put panels up, blah, blah, blah. And during that process, I basically tore a ligament, tendon,
Okay,
something.
so, and this is why I keep saying we
it'll
need to
never
go
be healed
bowling.
again.
We need to go bowling now because between the last, 10 years, one of us has had an issue of some sort that would prevent bowling. And right now, we both can go bowling. We're both
Yeah.
bowlable. Do you want these things? These little chocolate covered peanut butter balls with the Crispies in them?
Those sound good. It's chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
It's terrible. I'm gonna start that bullshit over.
Chocolate covered peanut butter crispy balls, I guess is what we're calling those.
Brooklyn's like, I do want them. Yeah, how do we get cookies sent?
I know, I was thinking about that. It'd be fun to be able to actually send baked cookies. I can definitely send you guys recipes that I use, but it'll be a little harder, I think, to actually send cookies. Oh, these were really good too. I want to make these again. White chocolate peppermint cookies. It's like a white.
Are you offering recipes if people want the recipes?
Yeah, no, I'm happy to post all the recipes. I can share. A lot of them are from websites. If it's not from a website, I can just take a picture of the recipe from wherever I have it from. Okay. My table's slanted. Pinball tables do not make a good surface.
No. And having this probably doesn't help either. Let's find out.
Here, actually, most of these I can just put down on the ground because I'm done with them. So.
I was gonna say you could probably turn this over, and it's got a side on it that would probably help you.
Can you just set those on the ground?
I will set these on the ground instead.
But yeah, because then I can do this, and then I think we'll be good.
Let's get things rolling here.
There's that underneath you.
All right, so white chocolate peppermint cookies. So we're up to 6.
Welcome to my world.
Cascade says, can't bowl. Play pinball or pool. Yeah, we, I always liked bowling. We did a league many moons ago.
What do you want, molasses
fun.
cookies?
Well, I mean, I will say yes to 100 cookies, so you're gonna have to trim it down. You know what I'm saying?
How many kinds?
So I don't think I need
How many
molasses
kinds should I make?
cookies.
You don't need molasses cookies? What about magic cookie bars?
No, those I don't need. So I'd rather have molasses cookies over cookie bars. Or the s'mores bars.
S'mores bars are not a Christmas cookie. That's a summer barbecue thing. That's when I make those. Fun idea if you want to make something kind of easy and simple is make Rice Krispie treats, but diet green. And you can cut them out with a tree cookie cutter and make Rice Krispie trees. 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 All right, I think that's that.
saw someone was selling a. It was in Bonnie Lake. Cascadia will probably have an idea where that's at. And they were selling a premium Foo Fighters. They had all the stuff to it.
All the
right?
stuff.
All the stuff. And they wanted, I think, 8 for it. And then I saw the Stern Indiana Jones. They wanted, I think, 45. That's not the one that you like, though.
Let's dance.
So there's definitely some other machines. That one was horrors. What are you doing? You've fouled it up already. What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to angle it a little bit so I can write at a more comfortable angle. I can figure this out.
Okay.
Maybe I cannot figure this out.
What you need is a longer arm.
Alright. So what we've got so far is mocha truffle cookies, but we want to try them with Bailey's and maybe add a Kahlua drizzle. Peanut butter blossoms, but with the mini peanut butter. I feel like we don't need 2 peanut butter things. Would you rather have the peanut butter blossoms as like mini peanut butter cup chocolate chip cookies, or would you rather have the peanut butter crispy balls?
That was a lot of information. You'll have to tell me that again.
Oh, I was just saying, would you rather have peanut butter? Sorry, there's something in my leggings and it's driving me nuts. Like something, a piece of debris, a piece of fuzz or something was attached to my leg. The peanut butter cookies, remember the peanut butter blossoms, the Hershey's Kiss normally? But we were talking about just mixing in mini peanut butter cups instead. That's option A. And then option B is the peanut butter crispy balls that are dipped in chocolate.
Indicate that the megalodon is directly below us.
I want to try the mini.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I will locate the Kraken.
I really want to make the jam crumble cookies. And
Spider-Man, Brooklyn Spider-Man would be good. I'd like to have a Spider-Man for a little while. Maybe like rent one for a few months to sort of play through it. I play when it's on location. It's not one that, at least me personally, I would own it to eventually get rid of it. Not because it was bad, but because I have a feeling that I would just get through it. Oh, just turds. That's what I do like though.
okay. So then what about these? Chocolate caramels.
Yeah, I mean, if you can bust out the caramels, sure.
Those were pretty good, I feel like, the year I made them. I made them in 2020. I like it when I note this kind of stuff. This is why I try to be really, like, I don't know if you can see that. I have a little tiny tab in there that just says that I made it in 2020. Because sometimes it's good to remember that when you made it. And if it turned out good, surely you'll remember, right? I probably have notes on that too. So these are smoky chocolate caramels because they were using smoky sea salt. We just did normal sea salt. I think we should maybe try. I think I either want to try those again or try making. I had found a copycat recipe for C's Bordeaux's.
Well, those Bordeaux's are one of your favorites.
I know. It probably is my favorite. So I have to find that recipe again. This one's been upgraded. We'll keep the caramels on as a maybe because I'd probably still make those if the Bordeaux didn't turn out. And then my last question for you, I think, is do you want these fruit cookies? Chocolate Florentines. White chocolate tropical Florentines. No, you don't like those?
Nice shot.
You asked me if I wanted them. You didn't ask me if I liked them.
Oh, okay. So then we would have mocha truffle cookies, peanut butter, like a new version of peanut butter blossoms, a jam crumble cookie, a chocolate coated cherry cookie, white chocolate peppermint cookies. I have molasses cookies on here. Although it sounded like we're a little iffy on those. And then seized Bordeaux. You know what I like too? Spritz. Oh my god, I'm missing a whole cookie book. It's the cookie book. It literally is the cookie book.
Oh, it's actually named the cookie book. It's a number of years old too, if I remember correctly.
I have a
Looks old.
reprint of it. This
How
is
old
a
is it?
very old cookbook. The original is very, very old. The original is very, very old. This is a reprint. It's one like everybody in my family used. The cookie book. See? It's actually the cookie book. This is where the spritz recipe comes from. When was it originally published though? Mine is a reprint from, I don't know, it's probably like 15 years old. Or 2002. This copy's 20 years old. That's pretty crazy. It was originally published in 1963. So the original cookbook, if you have an original one, it's 60 years old. And then if you want to make sugar cookies, we can do that and then you can decorate.
See, it's jumping.
Spritz.
So it's gotta be,
Holiday
it's probably, like a, yeah, I don't think the opto is misaligned. But the drop targets are going up and down here and there. I did that the other night. I think I just did it like once or twice. It's the first time I just did it tonight, so not really sure. There hasn't been a new code that would have done that, I don't think, except adding the...
Okay, wait. Homegrown's now watching Christmas Vacation while lurking.
Nice.
So the gingerbread house was a complete fail. I was kind of sad about Christmas, and then I started making a Christmas cookie list.
And that brought the cheer back.
Now I'm cheerful again.
That's not what I wanted.
The seltzer's helping too.
Drugs.
Drugs are a good idea. Do you have any? I feel like this is still a question mark, or maybe caramel.
I don't have any bombs.
I've always wanted to try macaroons again. I've done macaroons once, and they turned out pretty good, and they're delicious. Love those stupid little cookies. I don't think we need toffee this year. Are you good if we don't do toffee?
Looks like a mercenary special. Dude, it's just a jackpot.
Oh, so Cascade made an offer for Break Shot. And it sounds like Cascade's also talking to Jeff about a Judge Dredd. I feel like Jeff needs to be in Twitch, and he shouldn't even be Spokane Pinball. He should just be Jeff. That should just be his Twitch name. He's just Jeff. That's what we all know him as. Are you losing your spirit?
It's just, I keep moving it because it's just itchy.
Yeah, I keep doing the
I can't-
same
It's been
stuff.
on for hours now.
Hey, you haven't
Ugh.
kissed me, and I have under the mistletoe.
It's killing me.
I've been under the mistletoe for hours. Sorry about the, thanks for wearing some holiday cheer.
Plunge already.
I just triple drained that BS.
You did it.
There must be something new. I feel like I need something else. I'm not sure. I feel like these are a question mark. These are a question mark. I could honestly go without spritz if I needed to.
thought it was actually gonna hit the plastic. Just die, but it did pop over. Stay up there in the pop over. Gives me a second.
What did you win? A mystery. Amazing. What is this?
What is this? Some kind of raid? Ellie J, what's up, Ellie J? How are you doing? I feel like we haven't talked in a while. How are things going?
I hope everything is great. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. What am I doing?
Yeah, thanks so much for the raid. We're currently, so we started out trying to do a gingerbread house, and that was an epic failure. So now I'm just trying to put together a list of Christmas cookies that I want to make. So I'm doing that, and he's playing pinball.
The gingerbread house came from Costco.
Yeah.
So it was like a pre-made deal. We thought, okay, let's just see what this is all about.
It should have been easy.
What
Everything
it's
was
about
in the
is
box.
Crap is what it's about.
Here, I'll show you the picture. Let me pull it up on my
I can
phone.
go grab it. It hasn't been tossed in the bin.
What I really should show you is, let me find, like, where's the box? I feel like we should show a picture of the box. Like, here's what it's supposed to look like, and then here's what it actually looked like.
Yeah, it was for the box, somebody like with professional tools and not the icing that it came with.
I mean,
or
that's
just
what ours
everything was
ended up
fresh.
like. The icing was just so runny. I tried to attach those little like ornament light bulb things,
Yeah.
sprinkles to it, and then it just fell off. It was ridiculous.
Claws.
Shirkin Claus? Are you related to Santa? Wait, is that a W or yeah, it's a U.
I like it.
Santa. Nice.
I like shirts and claws.
What were you guys streaming tonight over at LEJ? LEJSC.
Should I give Ellie a little shout
I know
out?
now that I can actually reach the keyboard. Kind of.
The keyboards, well, yeah, so now Retro is working on her cookie list. After the sadness of the gingerbread house. It was
T2, nice.
It was the cookie list that
It brought the joy back.
yeah brought it all back. And then the mistletoe hat thing came back out. We were wearing itchy light up
Yeah, they're
things.
pretty itchy.
The party started again. And so that's what on the top left. That's what's.
yeah.
There was. She was showing her cookie book.
I have,
pictures
like,
of cookies and all sorts of
Recipes and stuff that I pulled out.
So how many cookies so far are on your list?
It's undecided at this point. There's
You-
like
you're not quite
there's like
at
10
the-
different things written down. I'm not sure that we need them all, but so let's do this. I need a highlighter or a different color. So this is it for sure.
And yes, see now she's asked for the highlighter. So this is where it starts. And it gets.
It's like literally a
very
process.
involved. This is not like, hey, want to just make these couple cookies? No. That's not how this works. It's a very involved cookie process.
You know, instead of the jam thumbprint recipe I was looking at, we could always do Linzer strips. That's like the kind my mom used to always
And
make.
then likely we'll end up like frosting cookies on stream.
Yeah, we have
That's
to do
always-
that too. Maybe we can do that during a stream next week.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to work from home more next week?
Oh yeah.
Nice. I'm not trying to go in at all next week. Don't tell my work.
I won't work if you're listening.
Just don't. Don't listen. Claus does not think cookies are a joke. Cookies are not a joke.
Cookies are
You know,
just
actually, okay, Claus, since you're here, we were just talking to a pin pal of ours that is in Australia, and in Australia they give Santa crackers and beer. How do you feel about this?
What kind of crackers did they say?
That's a great question. And does cracker mean cracker like I think it does in the U.S.?
Yeah, what is, yeah.
Because I know biscuit means cookie in the
Yeah.
UK, right? But biscuit here is like
M&Ms or like M&Ms, like chocolate chip cookies and beer sounds like an odd. Do Australians typically have?
crackers and beer. Let's
Crackers
go,
and beer.
right, Ellie? I mean, I feel like Santa would be okay with that.
I mean, why? You would think that, you know, in Santa Land. Oh, I should have moved that more. That why not have a frosted beverage?
Retro, how do you feel about the rumor that Nordman's next game for American is Fallout to Whitewater? You know, I don't know who Nordman is. and I had heard that there was potentially a Whitewater follow-up redo type of situation happening, because we know a guy that his Whitewater was being used as a potential prototype or something, right?
Yeah, I think they were using that to take apart and whatnot.
So I would be excited about that. I love Whitewater. Whitewater's it's like stupid simple, but it's so fun for some reason. And I love the theme. Like, who doesn't love a big old Yeti?
That's
Bigfoot?
her jam.
It's my jam.
But they have to have like the ability to do the Arctic version.
Yes.
So it's not Bigfoot, but
It better be the Arctic version. I want Yeti.
yeah.
So Brooklyn said it's crackers like Ritz type crackers. Oh, like butter.
Okay.
I
All
love
I'm
those type
down
of
with
crackers.
the country.
Yeah, we get Townhouse.
Townhouse.
We're a
So they're
Townhouse
a little more
family.
buttery, I think.
I feel like there's all these memes about we're a Toyota family or we're a Red Vines family or whatever the things are. Like
We are
that's
a Red Vines
That's
family.
what we are a Red Vines family. We're also a Townhouse family over Ritz.
Besides the homegrowns, is there other Twizzler people out there?
Yeah, weirdos.
Is there any other?
Announce yourselves. Make yourselves known.
Is there anything other than Twizzler?
Nothing that
there's-
matters.
I mean, like Twizzler and Red Vines. Like, is there?
Is there a third type of red,
is there a
viney
sneaky
candy?
Yeah, is there a sneaky third?
No, I don't think so. It's probably like
Generic. And
Palmer's.
whenever I see generic, it looks
Maybe it's
shiny.
like dollar store.
So I think that to me is usually the.
like wax lips.
Well, not really.
Okay, so Claus said in England they call cookies biscuits. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was wondering if crackers in Australia had any other meaning potentially
Yeah, we're
besides.
going with the crisps or the. But then, so then we thought the crackers. I'm like, wait a second.
Oh, see, Aldi's a Red Vine Sky, and then Cascade says Twizzler. Wow.
Red Vine. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
we know who we can stay friends with.
I think so. We told the homegrowns too. I think we
might.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Might
we're a
have-
little unsure about the homegrowns. I'm pretty sure that they're a Twizzlers family. Did somebody say homegrowns? We're talking about you. We're talking about Red Vines versus Twizzlers, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you're on the wrong side of that argument.
Yeah, we think that you're Twizzler people. So we're like, is there anyone else out there Twizzler people like the homegrowns?
So Claus said homemade licorice, but black licorice is weird anise or fennel taste.
Oh, so you're not a.
You're not a black licorice fan. He actually likes black licorice, which is also weird, but for some reason I still married him. So there must have been
You didn't know that. You didn't know
enough
that
other good
beforehand.
qualities
I
to
don't,
counteract that. Oh,
I
no, they're red vines. Okay.
I don't crave the. Wait. So.
Homegrowns are red vines.
Okay, so you need to go on there and do what is it? Hash or
A poll. You want me to do a poll? I know how to do a
poll.
poll.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, do a poll between Twizzler and, or I suppose other would be the a third option. But do people seek out other? Do you go like, I'm going to the movies and I need other? You know, Costco has the giant bucket of red vines, and I have to not have that.
I get it every once in a while. So here's the thing. I think I just have more self-control than you do, generally speaking.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can buy a pint of ice cream and have like an inch of it and then put it in the freezer for like a month.
Strawberry or cherry licorice?
Oh, like the Australian licorice? The Australian licorice is delicious.
Is that a
I think you can get it
flavors?
at World Market, maybe. Yeah, there's all different kinds of flavors. I've had strawberry before. It was really good.
I didn't even realize that. Usually, if it's black licorice, I like the salty.
Wait, maybe I
black
don't
licorice.
remember how to do a poll. I
I
thought it was here.
Salty black licorice. It's not like I go out and like I have to have that instead of red vines. Red vines is where I'm going. But on occasion, I will get.
Oh, here we go.
I lived in Denmark for a while, so that's where I started getting a little salty black licorice action. And then where we live now, there's actually a Scandinavian town, and they have black licorice. Even our grocery store sells it.
Yeah, so, and it's like a kind that actually, it's really kind of interesting. So it's the type of black licorice that you can buy in our town, which is it's not made anywhere. It's made in Denmark.
Yeah.
It's some sort of Danish black licorice, salty black licorice. And it just happens to be sold in our town at one of the little shops. And it's also from the town where your mom's boyfriend lives, which is a weird little coinky-dink, don't you think?
I don't know. I didn't realize that.
I didn't know that that was so, like, maybe it's more widespread than I think it is. I just thought it was...
Town or the
The type of licorice is from the town that your mom's boyfriend lives in.
Is that
We went to
town
the
that
shop.
That's where I live.
I know. We went to the shop, remember?
that stuff. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that specific type of black licorice
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
happens to be also sold in our town.
Yeah.
In a little, like, you know,
It's popular.
a little Scandinavian shop in our town.
I had to do that.
So I thought it was interesting.
Good.
Okay.
Get that back into the.
I will refrain
Killing
from
me.
saying
It's killing me.
anything to you. Here, let's do this.
I can't.
Duration. We'll give it 5 minutes to tell us what you prefer.
I feel like I need to vote.
Choose right or your beard.
Is that?
It's going.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Battle.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shows you I'm paying attention to that.
Dude, Homegrown, yours turned out cute.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
That's way better. You had way better frosting than
Yeah,
yours.
the
There's definition in the lines of it. Can I show people your house?
Yeah.
I assume that won't hurt you, so I'm going to show people.
Yeah.
Ah, here it is.
The frosting is.
That's Homegrown's
is,
Halloween
in
house.
place.
There's like definition in the lines.
Yeah.
Ours was so runny. It would look okay at first and then it would immediately start running. Also, I love that Sonic the Hedgehog is at your Halloween house.
Pull my plunger. Toilets.
It's not landing, you do a poll. Is there not a poll going? There's a poll going already. You just have to go vote.
Look at this S.
Dude, like,
Dude. It's just like droopy town. And we couldn't get anything. And then we didn't do the back. But check out, like, it has this huge indent. I don't know if you can actually see it. But like, and this was supposed to be straight. That little house piece.
Yeah.
And they
this is, I
it's
feel
just-
like I should actually take it back to Costco and get my $16 back. I'm that disappointed.
Yeah. It's sad. It's really sad. So we
Well, so Taryn got here. Taryn was here earlier, and you know, right as we were starting the gingerbread house, and so the first task was trying to get this little extra roof piece attached. And I had to go in the kitchen, like hack at it to get it to kind of fit, and it still doesn't fit really. And then she was saying that there needs to be some extra theme. So very quickly we realized that there was going to be an extra theme, and it was going to be like just horror, the House of Horror. It's the holiday House of Horror. They did try.
yeah.
I guess it's made in Ontario.
Costco
Is that where I read?
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
it was made in Ontario? I was like, wow, something's made in Ontario? I didn't expect that. I don't know what gingerbread houses look like in Ontario. JK. Love you, Ontario, if anyone's watching from Ontario. Am I saying that right? I feel like I've said it so many times it sounds weird now. How do you say that? How do you say that province?
Ontario?
Ontario? Okay.
How would I say
I don't
it? Ontario?
Ontario.
Ontario?
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 No. I'm really not making fun of you, I promise.
I'm trying to think of how else would I say it.
It's just, you know, when you say a word a bunch, then it starts sounding funny to you.
I've been to Alberta, obviously BC.
Did you cross over the waterfall?
I didn't. The Niagara. No, I didn't.
Okay, so back to cookies.
I did not have time.
Honestly, I feel like there's only two for me that are like must-haves this year. I want more of the mocha truffle cookies, and I want to make those jam cookies. Those are the only two that I like need. What are your two cookies that you can't live without this Christmas?
Usually it's the mocha ones, and I would like those peanut butter little cup ones that you're gonna do.
Okay.
So that's like the Bailey's mocha, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so this is like a
So that'll be a new
new
version.
All right, maybe we'll just leave it at this. Fun. Here, not that anybody can read it from here, but there's some holiday recipes. Those Christmas houses out here are $13.99. Are they on sale already? I feel like it was $16 at our Costco, but maybe I just don't remember. We only have 4 people voting for Red Vines versus Twizzlers. There must be more of you out there. What do you think? Which red, weird, waxy vine candy do you prefer? Or do you not like any? I guess you could not like any.
Licorice, right? Come on.
I should have put Australian licorice in there too.
There's not non-licorice.
Yeah, where's Pepper? Get Pepper in here.
She's got to pump up that Twizzler game.
No, get Pepper out of here.
Oh, that's just terrible. It's terrible.
Well, I feel like I half-assed put together a Christmas cookie list tonight.
Well, I mean, you're on the road.
All right, so it has ended. Red Vines is the winner. 3 versus 2.
I did not vote.
Well, then it would have been 4 versus 2.
If Pepper got in there and voted, I would have had to throw in my vote.
Do you have what it takes?
Use the flipper buttons to select top lane skill shot.
I didn't realize I could restart the game by just hitting the start button, holding the start button, after when I was on the 3rd ball. Did I just have the 2nd ball? I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, oh wait, did I just do that? And I hope that was the 1st ball. I think that had to be the 2nd ball, right? Start talking cookies. Licorice. Usually if I go silent, then we're all right. Then we're in good shape.
Just here to help, DeadPool.
Thanks, Domino.
Over here, inside this pinball game.
I was like,
I want to play some video games, man. Why you gotta make fun of me, man?
Last, that's what I was playing. I actually turned
Pepper's here. Hi, Pepper.
the Hogwarts game back on.
Yeah, he's been playing Hogwarts again.
Well, I just wanted to see because I thought it would turn into Christmas.
It kind of got snowy.
It didn't turn into shit.
It didn't turn into shit. It snowed a little in Animal Crossing. That was kind of cute.
You had more.
I
Christmas
saw.
in Animal Crossing.
I saw people. I've seen. I don't know how I've ever missed this, or maybe I just didn't pay attention before. But like other people's Animal Crossing islands are like way more advanced than my island. So I feel like I'm probably missing some whole side quest or something I'm supposed to be doing.
Something's happening. What's happening?
Let's see. Twitch added. What does that mean? Wait. Twitch is is Twitch like Twitch? Like the software, the program we're streaming on right now? We added 30 bits to Homegrown Cheer. Oh, that's cool. So it looks like Homegrown Cheer. Thank you, Homegrown Cheer, by the way.
That's right. It's like Twitch Santa or something.
Oh, Pepper said her son loved the Pepper walk-on song. Dude, you guys gotta watch the Muppet Christmas Carol. Well, would that be scary at all? It's a little dark.
I don't think so.
I don't remember being afraid. Some of the kind of ghost girl at the very end was a little creepy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Maybe wait another year or two. But I love Muppet Christmas Carol. I think it's funny. Obviously, Pepper's walk-on song is the Muppets. The do-do-do-do-do. What are they called? The Phenomena people.
I don't know what those things are, but they're funny.
I love it. I don't know where I first heard about that, but I've pretty much been obsessed with it since. Like, I wanted to do that for Halloween one year. I'm like, Eric, you can dress as like the main guy, and I'll just be the little Phenomena character.
It's like the jazz
Or the do-do-do-do character.
guy, I think.
Yeah.
The hat.
He's staring at the screen saying, Pinball! Hello, little Hulk. Is that what we call him?
Yeah. I'll make sure and keep the
Pronounced Peeba. Hey, that sounds like in Friends, when Rachel's daughter says her first word. What was the first word in Friends?
DeadPool wins.
Oh.
It was something like that. Use it in a sentence.
Yeah, that's right.
Emma said her first word was Peeba. Christmas Carol scaring rich people into sharing Christmas. Okay, wait, so.
We did one, yeah, that's like the one Christmas Carol we watched, just the Muppets.
It's the best one.
It is funny. I mean, as far as a Christmas Carol goes. Because it's probably more cute just because of Muppets.
So that's how I always interpreted it too. And the other day I read this whole thing about how that wasn't actually the real meaning behind it at the time.
Meaning what?
It's not about just scaring the rich people into sharing.
Oh, gotcha.
Is not what the story was about. I have to find it now. I don't remember where I read that.
Blaster, please.
I think it was a little more, had a little more like religious undertones than that.
Oh.
Which I never picked up
I mean,
on.
I suppose, especially if it was...
Yeah, especially if it was written in like what, the
Back in the day.
1800s. I think it came out in the 1800s. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find the. It's kind of interesting to see another take on the meaning of it. And I guess unless Charles Dickens wrote down somewhere what he meant by it, we'll never know what he truly meant by it, but... Let's see. Oh, sharing on Christmas, yeah. Peeba. Peeba! Okay, but Homegrown, is that not like the best version of that story though? Muppets Christmas Carol? It's so good. And I'm talking like the old one, like the 90s one, or maybe 80s. I don't remember when it came out. I think they remade it at some point. I think they made a newer, they've been making a lot of newer Muppets movies.
Gotcha.
So obviously, you know, being an 80s, 90s kid, I'm a fan of the older ones. I've never seen the newer ones, but I actually heard that the new Muppets movie with, what's his name?
Prepare to drop.
Jason? Is it Jason something? I'm trying to think of who's in it. I heard that was actually pretty good. And that came with our quadrilogy that we have out there. However many movies that came with. I bought like a Muppet Movies pack, and it came with Muppet Treasure Island, Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppet Christmas Carol, and like the new Muppets movie. Oh, maybe it came with the Great Muppet Caper too.
Which ones did we watch so far?
I've only watched, well, you've only watched the Christmas one.
Yeah.
When I was sick and I was like holed up in the movie room,
Yeah.
I watched the Treasure
did you
Island
away?
one.
Oh.
But I kind of fell asleep through part of it, so I need to rewatch.
Well, you know, it was a tiring.
Regeneration is lit.
So Pepper said there's a really big Dickens festival happening in Europe right now. People dress up and get very serious about it. I hope that there's cheeses for their nieces. Have to have seen the Muppet Christmas Carol to get that one. Cascade said my potato is finally baked. Hey, you know what? Do you have an Instant Pot? Next time you need to make a baked potato, Instant Pot all the way, man.
That was not the right order.
How's that feel, champ?
That's the right order.
Ooh. Yeah, have a good night. Enjoy your potato.
Potato.
I hope you have a. I actually want a potato.
Yeah,
Hello.
good night, man. Thanks for hanging out.
So Homegrown's favorite Christmas Carol is the Scrooge McDuck Disney version. I haven't seen that in forever, but I know that I've seen that. I know I saw it as a kid. I wonder if that's on the Disney Channel. You know, we watched the Santa Claus like a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, and there's a part in the beginning of it where when they first find Santa and before he becomes Santa, spoiler alert, where he's like, congratulations, Charlie, we're now getting the Disney Channel. And I thought it was kind of funny because we actually had just got the Disney Channel again, and that was the first movie we watched on it.
Yeah.
Because we're like, we should probably get the Disney Channel for the holidays because they're gonna have all the holiday movies. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
There it is.
Pepper said, Baby Hulk loves your stream. He keeps giggling. I better come back when he's asleep. See, I'm funny.
We're tiring him out. Baby Hulk, run in place.
Baby Hulk, show us your muscles. Baby Hulk's probably already in bed. What time is it? 9:12? Why isn't Baby Hulk in bed?
It's usually my bedtime.
I know, I was gonna say. Okay, so that is on Disney Plus. Good to know.
Time for the grab bag of goodies. Found it. Hit that.
You let him stay up for the movie. Oh, of course, yeah. He's usually asleep by 8, but he's tripping lazy, Pepper said. Yeah, you know, I feel like it's kind of just one of those times of year where everything gets a little off schedule anyway. I'm sure that's, you know, there's probably something to that for you guys as well. The holidays, I feel like, I don't know, you do stay up later. Well, that's also true in summer. Maybe it's just year round. Maybe all year we just get off schedule.
Oh, I thought that was gonna bounce a little more.
Shaking the machine.
You let him stay up for Christmas vacation? I love that. That's my favorite one. We still haven't watched that yet, by the way. How have we not watched that yet? We're gonna watch Christmas Story on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's the.
Because it's not Christmas Day unless you've seen that.
Top lane skill shot.
I only have 2 baddies.
Do it.
Last time I, I mean, already beat Megalodonsaurus.
Megalokrackalodonus. How many does it have?
But I only went through like 1 Sauron. I gotta get that dude.
It's a rapid fire rehydrated sponge weapon.
Mr. Sinister,
What do we do for Christmas?
you gotta be there. What do we do for
I don't
Christmas?
think we're really doing anything this year, which I'm kind of excited about.
Yeah, we'll. I mean, you know,
We'll cook food.
Yeah, it's just us.
We'll eat, we'll watch Christmas movies,
Yep.
we'll open presents together. Like, historically, in my family, the tradition's always kind of been Christmas Eve is the big, like, big family dinner, and everybody opens presents, and you all hang out, and then Christmas Day is like you stay home with your immediate family, and you open Santa presents, and, you know, it's just a little more low-key. So, kind of a variation of that. And then as far as food, like Christmas Eve, there's always Italian food. My grandma was Italian. She always used to make like her spaghetti sauce and something to go with it. Like my favorite was always gnocchi when she'd make gnocchi from scratch.
Oh,
but
come on.
lasagna was popular, like all sorts of. She made shrimp scampi one year, which isn't a red sauce, obviously. I'm sure there's probably some other red sauce dish that went with it that year. I just remember the shrimp scampi. Which makes I can't say it. Shrimp scampi.
You've been wanting
That's
to do the
hard to
5
say. I know. I've always wanted to do the Feast of the 7 Fishes.
7 fish.
I don't even know if I like 7 fishes. I'm sure I could find 7 types of seafood that I like. I know I like crab and shrimp and lobster. And I like white fishes. I don't like, I wouldn't want to do like clams or oysters or anything like that. Like, are shrimp and like lobster considered, why can't I talk right now? I like can't it's like the sound of shellfish. I think I'm saying it too much, yeah. Oh, Pepper said that's exactly what I grew up doing, yeah. And Homerun said they're doing Thanksgiving since you didn't get one. Oh, so you're doing Thanksgiving for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Or does it matter to you? Well, Christmas Eve, doesn't Pepper always make jambalaya or gumbo?
And Courtney saved Thanksgiving here because she did end up making a.
I did, yeah.
Whoa! I thought that was gonna. I didn't think that was gonna hit.
Yeah, we did mini Thanksgiving like a week afterward. because it just didn't
Cut
feel like.
your cranberry sauce.
Yes, people.
It has to be warm. Not the jelly. Not the jelly kind.
Not the kind in the can. Buy a bag of cranberries, pour some orange juice and sugar in it, and just let that shit simmer.
It's gotta be warm. It's a whole nother experience.
Yeah.
You will never have cold again.
I was hardcore has to be the like jellied cranberry sauce where there's no chunks of cranberry. I just wanted it where it would fall out of the can in one big chunk that looked like a can. That's the kind I loved until I had the warm kind. Gumbo Christmas Eve as a kid, we had a big family dinner, and Christmas Day Santa presents and low-key, yeah. And I like it that way. I like just hanging out at home. I like not having to do anything. It just seems like a good day to, it's a good day to just stay at home and enjoy your Christmas tree, watch movies. Gumbo, that's right. So Christmas Day, you must be doing Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, why not, man? Throw in some lasagna for me.
Oh, you bastard! I didn't.
Second chance.
The last like second or so, I'm not waiting. Just a little bit more to figure out where the.
LJ, have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bummer you have to do some troubleshooting. Hopefully that's not too bad for you. But thanks for the raid. Thanks for hanging out.
There are streamers on right now. If you have troubleshooting questions
Oh yeah.
There's-
If you need any help, be
there's
sure
bound to be
you're welcome
someone-
to ask here.
on that knows the answer.
Our kind of running joke is that it's not really a pinball stream if you didn't have to troubleshoot something.
Yeah.
And so Pepper, I think you got here right after I was done putting together a Christmas cookies list of cookies I want to make. But that was the other thing I was working on tonight after the gingerbread fail.
Sabertooth. Battle.
I wonder what that thing is. It's weird that Twitch like added. I mean, that's
I
great
saw
that Twitch
I
added.
saw the ad for it.
Oh, is there just a promotion
It's a
going on
thing,
right now? Like, happy holidays, have some extra biddies. Twitch is giving back.
We're just giving back what they take.
So your OBS eats up so much your CPU and you're trying to run down what's causing it. Okay, well, we're not OBS users, so that might be a slight, I don't know if we,
Well, we're using swabs.
yeah.
But I do know that there's other people that are on right now that use OBS.
Yeah.
And for me, I am using a game. I've got a laptop, and I'm using a gaming laptop. So it's fairly powerful, but in the beginning I was clipping a lot. And one of the things that I learned is even my setup with my pictures and things like that, I wasn't setting it up so the pictures would unload when I wasn't using them. So I think it was just taking up memory or something like that.
Oh, that could be. Like, just was still kind of working in the background.
Right. So that was something. My camera setup. My camera. I mean, I do use Elgato, but get over there. I've got a box that has the Elgato card in it that has 4 HDMI, so I plug everything, all my cameras are HDMI except the one right now that is shooting at the script LCD. And that's because I wasn't able to get the direct capture to work on this machine. So I just got that camera that's over that's showing the score. That's just a 60 frame per second webcam that's plugged into a USB. But I don't typically have a lot of things plugged into USB because like cameras, because a lot of times you don't have dedicated USBs. It's sort of, they're all sharing. So the one HDMI that I have since the Elgato, the box itself, that's its own power. So the computer doesn't have to work all the different cards kind of thing. and then our microphones are run through something else, so that provides its own power. So I have a lot of things that are providing their own, like, you know, so the computer doesn't have to suffer. Oh, come on.
Whoa. Can't we talk this over?
But that is definitely, that was one of the things that went on. And the other thing that I ended up having to do, or that I just found was easier, was I used to just use Wi-Fi. Oh, and now I actually, because my connection is upstairs, my router's upstairs, so now I run a cable downstairs, like over a railing and down to kind of hide it so you can't really see it. Then I plug in because it, you know, so I tried to get rid of everything I possibly could. But yeah, that's.
I sure as we'd play board game or a video game in here.
Well, I can't do anything about that right now.
Oh, Reaper, what's up?
Hey, dude.
And Pepper, thank you. I know I felt like I had to redeem myself, so on Instagram I posted my horrible turnout of the gingerbread house, but I'm like, it's not my fault. Here's some other things I've decorated. I can decorate stuff with frosting. Yeah, how's it going, Reaper? We should do like a cake or something, like when we all get together for Super Bowl. Maybe we should do like decorate a cake or something just for fun. And to eat.
Playing defense here.
Get your mystery award today.
Ooh, gee, thanks for the 500.
Just picking up house stuff before, in case you have any showings tomorrow. Okay, so are you already moved into your new place? Or are you still waiting to do that? The Seahawks cake, yeah, no matter who's playing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe my Seahawks jersey will fit again by then. Although, to be fair, I don't know if I want to wear it again. I don't know if I can wear, I don't think I can wear a Russell Wilson jersey. I mean, he was great for our team, but I think I just need a 12 now.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
It's not finished yet, but you need to sell this one prior. Yeah, otherwise you can't get over. Well,
Right.
oh man.
Dead again.
That'd be so awesome if you guys were able to sell it and get over to your new house in time for Christmas.
Okay, so now I gotta get back to.
Looks kind of like a weaponizer.
Oh shit, the mortgage rates dropped today to 6.7 base. I'm gonna round it up slightly.
I think they're gonna drop rates like 3 times this coming year. That's the plan.
Pepper said 12 for sure, but I'm Baldwin for life. I feel like I could go Bobby Wagner. I feel like that guy's just been a hoot. There's some really good. I mean, we've had some really good characters on our team. Don't you have a Richard Sherman one?
Yeah.
He would be a good one too, even though he's not on the team
Double.
anymore. But and then you've got Beast Mode, of course, which is awesome. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit well, but
Okay.
Ninja stabbing.
Alright, don't tilt. We've got a double banking going on. Don't need that.
at the time I really wanted a Russell Wilson jersey because it's the number 3 and it's my favorite number, and it was our new quarterback, and so I was like, this is exciting. It's our new quarterback. It's my favorite number. I'm gonna get one of those. But 12 I feel like 12 is a good one to just be kind of, you know, non-specific, but still a thing.
You don't have to buy a jersey all the time.
And you don't have to buy another jersey again. Yeah, so rates have been dropping steadily. Hopefully more people come back into the market quickly. And you're going to refi at the end of 24, beginning of 25 when the rates are back in for yeah, for sure. I think we refied 3 different times since we moved in here.
2 times.
Twice we refied? Okay, so we've refied twice since we moved in, and it's been almost 6 years since we moved here. And obviously it's not been in the last like year, but they just kept dropping for a while there, so we did it twice. So yeah, I hope that all works out for you and that you get a good interest rate. I'm excited for you to move into your house.
You need to get the scoop.
Wagner's good too. Yeah, I just loved the thing that always takes me back is like when he took like the police officer's bicycle and like started riding the police officer's bicycle around the field. Besides obviously like playing and like other good stuff, but I miss the days of those like really fun characters on the team. It doesn't feel like we have that right now.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. So Pepper, what kind of Christmas cookies do you make? Or anyone else in chat that wants to talk about cookies? I'm curious what kind of cookies you normally make during the holidays. Is there a specific kind that you only make at the holidays? What are they?
You think the X-Men made this thing?
All right, 2 more to go.
Wow. You don't bake Brent? Oh, that's right. And Brent makes chocolate chip cookies every year for Christmas. Do you guys only make those at Christmas?
Watch out, crime.
Excuse my shock. That's like probably one of my favorite cookies. So it's not limited to holiday time for me. Yeah, you make them a few times a year, okay. But it is one that you make at Christmas. That's right. I always forget that Brent's the baker. I should have asked him.
5 more.
Son of a bitch.
Is that both 3?
Are you done?
No.
You get another shot.
Need 2 more baddies. I'm just gonna be playing, thank you.
Is that all you got?
What more do you want from him, DeadPool? Do you want me to play?
No. Do you want to play? Oh, quiet down.
I just didn't know if you needed a break.
Boo.
Probably go off of that thing.
Oh yeah. Back to back.
Oh yeah, you don't have your you don't need your camera anymore.
Yeah, I turned it off. Are you good? What do you need?
Good day.
What was this? Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Man, it's one of those like I'm like okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
He didn't get it.
I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. I was gonna put this on the old spinner cam.
Yeah, if you want to break, I'll play a couple games.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that?
Why don't you do that?
Cause I feel like
Did something say goat? Oh, goal.
what do we have on sitting on top of here?
I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, it's the DeadPool back glass.
Yeah,
You were on it. It was like, it has a number, I think.
yeah. I don't know what that number is.
Right there. There's not a number.
But then this, that's what I was looking for. At least put something there. A little bit of action.
All right.
Okay. Give my legs a little.
Your legs is what needs a break.
Been standing up for what time?
I feel like your
3
mental,
hours?
like,
Well, yeah. Sometimes my
your brain probably needs a
yeah,
break.
my brain needs a little.
You need a brain break.
Yeah.
I think I've only played two or three games
I
today.
had gone through. Yeah, Megalobrachylodonus.
I like to add extra L's to that.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the name?
La Megala Crackalodonolus.
So I got through that, Actually, let me do this. I'm going to change our microphones.
Oh no. Droopy.
All right, hold on.
Hey, made for
Hit me with your microphone.
Target in 7/12. Why would they make this in July? I guess Christmas stuff probably comes out in July. What do you want?
Your microphone.
This is my warm-up game, you guys. I haven't played yet really tonight. I think I played like 2 games. And I got all gingerbready. And then that died.
This was yours.
Over the ground. I just wonder if it's frosting.
All right.
You show much skill.
Grasshopper.
It's little DeadPool time.
I feel like I'm on such a good mood on Fridays lately. So ready for that time off.
Okay, that's good. The microphone that's on the machine is still doing well.
You put that on a little bit later though.
I did, and I think it's maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't hold on a little bit longer, but in any case, yours might have been okay.
Mine was okay.
Mine was red. Maybe.
Yeah, but
maybe it was
you
getting
usually
close.
have yours out first, I feel like.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm making shit up here. You got your stuff.
You're letting me down. I don't handle disappointment well. DeadPool Pinball.
Let's see. What if we did?
I'm gonna try to do the super skill shot. I forget what it is. You're gonna have to tell me next time.
Hold the left flipper and then do the katana shot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Can't do the katana shot normally.
I
Choose your battle.
had to shoot that direction, and then something happened. It's usually the right orbit. That's usually the one I hit like over and over again.
Oh,
I think it just sort of does it for me. I don't think I'm really like.
I can move all that stuff on the ground so it's not in your way. Do you want me to here? Do you want me to put this on the ground?
I mean, I can do it. I got arms. Do you want me to move it because it's in my way, or do you want me to move it so it's?
Oh no, I just didn't. You were putting your arms on the table, so
Oh,
it
I
should
yeah.
make space for you. You have bigger arms than I do. I work out. That's a lie. Nobody here works out.
No.
Not in this house.
My
Not
exercise
really.
is getting up off the couch to go to the fridge. I stand up when I stream.
Okay, so I had to go to the doctor this morning, and one of the questions on the form they had me fill out was like, well, a couple of them. One was like,
Do you work out?
Do you work out regularly, or do you exercise regularly? Yes or no. And do you eat a healthy diet regularly? Yes or no. And I'm like, no and no. Like, I would not consider I don't think what I eat is completely unhealthy. Like, I don't eat fast food all day, every day, or anything like that, but I'm not eating like chicken and vegetables for most meals.
Are we playing?
So I said no. And she's like, well, maybe consider eating
Maybe
a
a
little
vegetable?
healthier. Yeah. I'm like, I don't really feel like we eat that bad, but it's definitely not what I would consider healthy. So I feel like it was a bit of a loaded question.
Did you tell her about all the candy and the cookies?
And then I said no to exercise. I'm like, well, I haven't really exercised on purpose in like a couple months, but I do end up walking a lot. Like if I have to go into the office, there's a lot of walking involved, and I don't know, just walking and like I almost always close my steps ring.
Yeah,
So she's like, well, exercise still counts even if you didn't do it
Yeah.
intentionally. I was like, okay, well, good.
Reaper, you're asking where did I move my machines? There's a couple of machines in the dining room. And I have pictures now of the dining room table.
We have to list stuff. That's what we need to do this weekend.
That's right.
Sell shit.
Which will be, I think we're going to finally be
Serious about it?
listing the dining room table.
There's just no point.
It's a very nice dining room table.
It has gotten used twice a year at most since we've owned it.
So it's just
Waste
we can
of
do
space.
something else with that room, basically.
Pinball!
So at this point in time, it's almost like pinball. Yeah. Well, I mean, because we had to put the tree in, right? So once that goes, then we'll move machines back because it's this looks more fun in stream. Anyways.
I honestly don't want to. Like, I kind of liked having
One more.
how we used to have the table back there, so you could sit back there if you wanted. I guess I don't know.
Who's sitting back there?
No, nobody.
Nobody.
It's
I'm
more
sitting- I'm
for
sitting
it's
right
more
here.
for when we're not streaming.
What about sitting right here? We can still.
I mean,
just do
that's
this.
great. I don't think I want to put the pins back in the same fashion they were in. It was too crowded. I didn't like it. Now that you've freed me from that, I never want to see it again.
So in the future, we'll be streaming from the dining room.
You move them all around every day anyway, or not every day, but like often.
So that means that, like I've got light up, translights on the walls in front of me. There's machines here. They're covering it up right now because it's not out, because all those will have to move. So maybe we just move shit around. I used to have banners over there.
We can talk about it and figure it out. We don't have to do what I say.
No one ever sees those. They're just over.
I just like to present my opinion in a strong way. I guess I don't really care. It just feels so much better in here not having 2 rows of machines.
Reaper says, sounds like you need to find a job in Texas and get a bigger pinball room. Yeah, dude, we could probably get a bigger
I'm still getting dressed.
bigger pinball pad.
We could buy a castle in France. I saw one on that cheap old houses.
With the repulsor ray.
That'll
It was
be
about
good.
the same amount of money as our house is supposedly worth to buy a castle in some village in France.
I don't know French. Does that matter?
No?
No more behind the scenes redeem. Homegrown, the behind the scenes redeem. I don't mind doing that. However, the
We couldn't get it to work, right?
mobile cam does not work. Like the phone camera, it just doesn't want to connect anymore. I've tried to remove it and reinstall it. It doesn't like me anymore. So I don't know why that is.
Is there a different version of it or something? Like, I wonder if it doesn't work with a current iPhone.
There is, I don't know. So there's got to be some other method. We've got the camera that's actually, that's hooked up here, but then that's all kind of. So no, unfortunately, I don't have that right now. I gotta get that ability.
I bet you it
back.
has something to do with an update on your phone, like blocking it somehow. There's probably a setting somewhere.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
That's true. It's very possible. Why don't I take a look?
Like maybe there's a setting blocking its ability to use video, or maybe it. Because I feel like the most recent update, or I don't know, maybe there's been 2 since then. But in a recent update on my phone, I feel like everything changed, and I have to give everything permission for everything again. So I don't know.
It's
Maybe-
possible. It just doesn't want to connect. I'm like, and I'm here. It did once. It was a little while ago. I'm like, okay, so it kind of wants to work. That could be what
Boo!
it is. I'm looking. I'm seeing if I can.
Well, I don't know.
It
If
allows it to do things.
Welcome to my game.
So it's not being blocked at least.
You spell dead. You're dark.
But what's the? It says it. Like all the things are on.
don't you have to do something on here too for it to work?
Yes, but that's not necessarily. So let me see if I can.
Not that I think we should necessarily give a tour of
The corner.
the entire dining room or anything
Well,
like
no.
that. But
Nobody wants to see that. It's basically an empty room with a bunch of shit on the table. We all have that. We all have that room, don't we?
everybody's dining room probably. Anybody that has a formal dining room probably has crap all over their table. It just becomes a catch-all because you never use a formal dining room.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, oh look, it's a.
We
it's
felt so
this-
fancy when we
it's
moved
this
in. We
space.
bought a table.
But yeah.
In hindsight, never would have bought the table.
Great spelling, Einstein. That spells DeadPool.
Yeah, so when I try and connect, so I'm using the EPOC cam, EPOC cam. It's an Elgato thing. You can go to their website
Okay.
and you can download, or whatever it is. Then you download the app to your phone. And when you go to the website and open that up, and you open it up on your phone, it's supposed to connect, and it has in the past. But there is so little information. Even if you go to
have you Googled it?
settings, there's nothing. It's like, do you want to automatically check for updates? Yes. Automatically log in? Yes.
Okay, have you ever just Googled like general forums?
I'm not fucking reading the forum right now. Are you crazy? I have not. No. Of course.
Every
of course
issue I ever solve, I find answers in like honestly Reddit a lot of the time. But... Okay, so what do you think the issue is? It's called Epoch,
It's
and it
not,
won't connect your phone.
It's not connecting to the computer. Right. It's not
It won't
sharing
connect to the phone or the computer.
Here. I don't know how to explain that in my own words.
When you open the app on your phone, does it give you a picture?
I'm gonna show you. There you
Okay,
go.
so the picture won't connect to the computer.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's thinking.
Check your firewall.
Firewall.
If you use Windows Firewall, Firewall installer for Epoch Cam will automatically configure it to allow traffic, so that shouldn't be it. Give me 5 minutes here.
She'll find it. Maybe if I just search it on here.
Do you have... Oh, make sure you have iTunes installed on the PC. It shouldn't need to be running, but for some reason it needs to be installed, someone's saying. What?
That seems kind of strange. Elgato Camera Hub.
Is there a way to plug the phone into the computer in a way that it maybe would recognize it and like pick it up, and then you could unplug it?
I might have tried that because I have this cable here, and I believe I tried that, but it did not. It did not want to do.
Are you on the same Wi-Fi network?
I am probably not on the same Wi-Fi network.
That's probably maybe something to try.
Okay, well, how do I correct that?
Look at what network the computer's on and look at what network your phone is on and put them on the same one.
Okay. So I wonder if it's because my...
I don't know if it matters from like the 5.2
Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to unplug my computer from the hard line to the internet. Wi-Fi should pick up.